everybody, to another episode of Too Many Cooks, brought to you by the letter B, which stands for bread, and not the kind that Charles into, the filthy little slut.
I like how you
that's me.
Bit and decided to reenact your intro in real life by blowing yourself up.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, Christ in heaven. All right, well, I'm sure I'll be hearing about that from the producers later, but until then, welcome.
Now I can't stop laughing about the thought that people think we rehearsed the show.
We used to. You think I didn't have scripts?
We had scripts. They were loose, but like the first couple episodes, like 3 or 4 episodes, there were scripts.
This entire series has just been
almost writing in some of those.
It's been going more and more to the wacky, hilarious side, but I think we have better props now.
No, this entire series has just been one, like, parody or just show of me slowly losing my mental health and not giving a shit anymore. I'm over
How it be?
Isn't
Full
that
stay of
what
school to
cooking
last.
is?
I like how you put the gluten-free bread outside.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be in here.
It's just looking in here sadly,
Wishing.
like a stepchild in the rain.
It's not raining. It's fine. It wants to be outside.
That's why I said like a. I'm just saying, it's. Yeah.
It doesn't matter that there are birds outside. It's
I'm
fine.
gonna eat it anyway.
Oh, God. Well, welcome back to another episode of Too Many Cooks. And this, as you might have guessed, and as I said before, this episode is about bread. We have with us our lovely raccoon, Uniedge.
Hello.
Our delightful bowl of soup, Soot.
I'm also a bread bowl.
You also are bread bowl, yes. Our horrific,
the soup?
our horrific plate of spaghetti, which has mutated a mouth and 4 eyes.
Hello.
This is Dan. Our delightful pile of Wonder Bread over there. Actually, Charles, you didn't become Wonder Bread. You've just stolen all the Wonder Bread from the studio.
Yeah, you just
I'm
have
ready to be
Wonder Bread.
commissioned.
You're ready to...
You just have Wonder Bread strapped to your body.
Yeah. What are you gonna...
Trying to lure the Wonder Bread guy in here, or what the heck?
I need his money.
Charles, if you eat a whole lot of peanut butter and jelly, just a whole shit ton of it, are you considered a peanut butter jelly shark sandwich?
I'm considered a hazard for the washing machine.
Okay.
And then, of course, we have our resident gem hog, Nightbug.
It's
Who is
me.
also
I'm
hazard
here,
for
I'm
the washing
queer, I'm
machine.
sniffing this baguette.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Same.
So, tell me, do y'all
Charles
like
sniffing up
bread?
Obviously.
Gibby, welcome into the studio audience.
Hey, Gibby, welcome.
I
Welcome
can't
to the
believe we
nonsense.
don't have the king of breads.
The king of breads?
King's Hawaiian.
Oh, no, they refuse to be associated with us.
Is it because of what the producers did in 1996?
I'm pretty sure it's because I blew up the oven twice.
With them in it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. I ever could tell you guys that I used to work in a bakery?
You know
Let's do
what?
this.
I think I may have heard that fact before.
Yeah, everybody
It rings a bell.
everybody here's like, yes, confetti
Sweet
all the
motherfucker.
time.
Confetti, do you want to go back to working in a bakery? Is that what you're trying to...
No, nothing like that.
You want to start the first ever VTuber bakery?
I think somebody's already beaten me to that, but I was gonna say I used to have coworkers at the bakery who would make fun of me because I once said, and I shit you not, I just said, I love bread.
I love bread.
I love bread.
It smells fucking good,
And
first of all.
Nice.
Ever since then, like anytime I came in, my manager was just like, I love bread. And I'm like, yeah, I know what I said. They love making fun of me for it.
Are you wrong though? This one time?
No.
No, I do love
For
bread.
once.
For once. You're right.
Yep, this is true. All right, do we have any favorite of breads? You, out in the audience, yes, you. I'm pointing to you. Tell me right now, what's your favorite type of bread?
All 9 of you.
Uni, you're not in the audience.
That's a good choice.
Tiger rolls and ciabatta. Very nice. The kind I'm eating. So any kind. Gotcha.
Fair enough.
Uni, now that you're back out of the studio audience, what's your favorite kind of bread?
Sorry, somebody stole one of my baguettes. I had to go shoot them.
Okay.
Okay.
My favorite is obviously the King's Hawaiian. I love Hawaiian.
Pretty good.
The sweet Hawaiian bread.
Right. Their sweet Hawaiian bread is pretty good. You have
like a good potato.
a potato bread. Yeah, that's great too. You ever take a King's Hawaiian and make like a bread bowl out of it?
Yeah. That's one of the recipes I gave you once, was to make a breakfast bread bowl out of it.
It's good shit. It's good shit. Soot, I don't know if I even have to ask. I mean, you've basically... I'm assuming you came dressed as your favorite kind of bread.
Oh no, actually not.
Oh, really? What's your...
I love walnut bread a lot.
What's walnut bread?
It's
Yeah, that
bread with
tracks.
walnuts in it, you think?
Okay.
You do love your walnuts.
Is it a... Okay, putting
Sir,
aside...
I heard wallet bread.
Putting aside Soot's love for nuts really quick.
Hey.
Is it a sweet bread? Is it a savory bread? What is it?
The one I generally have is like a bit sourdoughy.
Sourdoughy, okay.
Yeah.
Do you need like a starter in order to make that?
I don't know. I've never made it myself, so.
Okay. Okay, Dan? Garlic bread? You like a garlic bread, buddy?
Honestly, it might be ham and cheese bread.
Ham and cheese bread. Okay, cool.
I can send a picture.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Please do. God, your mouth is horrifying.
Is this
Yes.
the one where you like slice the bread into like grids and you like stuff it full of hams and cheeses and then you bake it a little bit more and then you pull it out and it's like a pull apart thing?
Crazy.
Oh.
Well, that's not actually like a type of bread. That's a recipe made with bread.
Not really.
know, what-
Hold on a second.
So it's not that? Okay, because
That is delicious, though.
It is delicious, though.
yeah, that
Made that
shit
once with
fucks.
leek and cheese.
Oh.
Without garlic.
Mm-hmm. I'm a...
Good times.
There
As
we
you
go.
can probably tell by the fact that there's more baguettes here than anything else, I'm a huge fan of baguettes.
Baguettes
But I'm
slut.
also a huge slut for focaccia as well.
I do love a nice focaccia.
Charles, Wonder Bread, perhaps? White bread?
What do I look like to you?
Well, you look like a shark. A stuffed
Yeah.
shark, but I also...
You're not wrong. Sourdough.
Sourdough, really?
Would not have guessed from your chosen
Yeah.
disguise there.
It's not a disguise. They're just
I'm just-
hoarding all the bread. What'd you do?
I got a strategy. He'll come to me.
He'll come to you. Did you just go through the nearby Kroger or Meijer and just scoop up all the Wonder Bread into your cart? Is there a trailer of yours out back that's full
Don't
with
worry about
even
that.
more? I'm just imagining a
Where
trailer
do you
full.
think that big bread is out there?
I'm just imagining a dumpster filled with Wonder Bread, and you've got a big box over it with a stick, and you're just waiting.
Just waiting.
I need his
And
money.
for
He'll
sure.
commission me any minute now.
I think he learned to do AI art so he could stop spending money on commission.
Oh, fuck.
Wow,
Like I remember seeing something about that last year.
that's unfortunate.
I know,
Or
right?
fortunate, I'm not sure.
I feel like it's unfortunate. That's money that's not moving around the economy now.
Fair. And I guess he also can just make as much questionable art as he wants. Isn't he the guy that commissioned the Zootopia abortion comic as well?
Excuse me, what?
Maybe? I don't know.
I think
I know
so.
he's responsible
thought
for
that they
many
were
wild
connected.
pieces of art.
I know he also likes white women deforesting.
The white
Yeah.
woman deforesting, the bimbofication and buying of Wonder Bread, and I think he's the same guy that did the Zootopia abortion comic. He commissioned that.
Welcome, Zaxton Revolution. This
Hey!
is the nonsense.
Hello, Zaxton. Welcome to the studio audience.
Hello.
What's your favorite kind of bread?
If you decide to have minute rice with veggies as a side for meat and you getting full up on rice and veggies, what? That feeling
Full
when
up
you
on
decide
rice
to
and
have
meat's
minute
very
rice and
long.
veggies as a side for meat and then you end up getting completely full on rice and meat and you're staring longingly at the veggies. Oh no. I'm sorry.
Very tragic.
I have to ask,
Many such cases.
have you ever had jalapeno cheddar bread?
Yes, it's so good. And I don't typically care for
I wanna eat it.
jalapenos.
It's good when
And
the
correct
jalapenos
again.
are mild and not overpowering.
White bread. Oh my god, it's him! It's him! You're bait luring him in!
Quick,
Mr.
quick,
Officer.
Cheryl! Cheryl, get the basket!
Okay.
Cheryl, now's your chance!
Go grab him.
Someone get him.
I'm trying to like...
Someone get him who has thumbs. I don't have thumbs.
Hold on, buddy. I got you. I got you.
Oh,
You know
God,
you want
she's
it.
not killing. She's
You know
killing.
you want it.
Look,
Money.
it's Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is
Why
this...
are you whoring out Charles?
Charles asked me to
I mean, I do
whore
that
them
to begin
out.
with, so.
We're whoring out Carl's art skills. And
Yeah.
also-
I tell you what,
Look at this
Saxton,
Wonder
you
Bread.
came here for
Bread
Wonder
now,
Bread?
bread.
Well, good news. White bread. We got all the white bread you could want.
For legal reasons, it's red now bread.
Exactly, yeah. Red now bread.
Yeah, I guess it's yeah.
Red now. I mean, hard
Zaxton, if you will just come into the back around the back of the studio, we have a whole dumpster filled with white bread.
Yeah.
If you just come near the
Baseball
giant piece of
bats.
bread.
Yeah.
Not. This
For
is a
$3.50,
totally
you have
safe
as much as
and
you
normal
want.
thing to do.
Now's our chance to beat him to death with baguettes.
I need his money first. I need his
Fine,
bank
bring
account
it.
number.
Christ.
What's your pen?
Zaxton is never coming back to the show ever. That
You know
motherfucker.
that bug trap where the bug goes in it and like it gets slapped with a bunch of fucking sticks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I need.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I am so sorry, by the way, Zaxton. Welcome.
First.
I swear, we're like this all the time. It's only gonna get worse from here, buddy.
I
Don't
thought you
worry,
were
I'll be
gonna
happy
say
with
we're not
children,
normally
so.
like this. And I
No.
was
I'll
gonna be
make
like,
up for it.
yeah.
Oh.
As for bread, I'm partial to Parmesan pepper bread and the spicy chili bread, also from work. Those are really good. Those are really good.
That does sound really good.
Hey, Tiny Hedgehog.
Hi.
Yeah. What's your favorite kind of bread?
Honestly, I have been pondering that a lot, and they're all so dang good.
This is true.
It's very hard to make a decision. But I am going to go with anything that can be turned into a bread bowl. Because
Okay.
then I can put extra stuff in it.
Even
Bread
like
bowls
Right,
are my
you're
favorite
correct.
kind of bread.
Bread bowl.
Irish soda bread? Because that's a breakfast
What would you-
bread.
what would you-
Instant
yeah,
backtrack.
like what would you put in that?
I don't
guess I
know.
I guess I could put some oatmeal in there.
Oh, there you go. It is a breakfast bread, so.
There you go. Yeah, breakfast bread roll.
I'm with Nightbug. Bread roll. Bread bowl good.
Bread bowl
Bread
good.
bowl is the best shape for bread.
That's true.
I like breakfast bread.
Have you always had skylights?
Yeah, we've always had skylights. Did you not notice?
Actually, I just realized. No?
Yeah.
Are you
Probably us.
guessing because the sun is melting the butter on top of your bread roll?
I don't think there's butter on there.
No, there's no butter.
There should be butter because that's the that's the sign of a good bread roll. Bread bowl.
But
I mean- Someone can put butter on me, I guess.
No, we've always had skylights.
Some butter on
I don't
me.
remember those at all.
They've been
Guess
here
we
since
never
day
know.
one.
You should add like a furniture thing every time. So you just gaslight the shit out of it.
I'm going to be so fucking lost.
Has there always been a spinning ceiling fan up there?
Beastie, why? I'm a little bit concerned about. Yeah, I mean, though you're right, though. Soot is always at risk of being picked up by a hawk.
An owl.
is that why you
You're
have
never
this
safe.
lid and you keep like peeking out, like you only come out from under the lid to talk. Yeah.
Now it's even worse because now seagulls will try to get me as well.
It's true.
No, not seagulls.
Yeah, but you'll
And
at least
owls.
get warning. They'll go for the
And
lid
raccoons.
first.
Don't worry, Soot. I'll protect you from the birds.
You're spaghetti.
What are
Yes.
you going to do
I'm
with
spaghetti.
them?
I'm spaghetti with a mouth, and I have an unlimited number of spaghetti frogs.
Oh, he's gonna like eat a seagull whole. This is gonna be horrifying.
There's like a tongue in there.
Have you ever had ground seagull meatballs?
No.
They're a New York delight. Never mind.
Okay. Trying to get onto the subject of bread, because that's what this episode's about, and if we don't do it, the producers are going to take me out back and shoot me. Would anybody
Political.
like to guess the earliest bread and around where it was made? Like how long, when do you think it was made?
Oh, jeez. The earliest bread probably happened
At least 10,000 years ago.
Before we
Can you give me a year?
I want to say Egypt.
No.
before.
Before Mesopotamia.
Wait. I'm willing to bet before that too. Bread feels
True,
like
true.
anyone
Yeah,
who
like
ever
since
figured
then.
out grains could be eaten.
Okay, so
Maybe like a couple hundred years after that. Jeez, that's like. I'm trying to think of numbers.
you thinking like 2000 BC, 3000 BC? What are you guessing?
I'm
guessing-
12,000 BC.
I'm guessing at least 8,000, maybe 10,000.
Yeah.
BC.
8,000
Yeah,
I'd say too, on account of that's when agriculture started happening.
Bread's gotta be fucking
Well,
old.
you guys would both be right. So the earliest bread that we have on records is dated to be from back around 8000 BC and was located in the Middle East, specifically around Egypt.
Hey,
Hey,
Or
high
so
five.
Lion Bakery is
Skip
telling me.
Yay!
Nile River.
Which, yeah, a damp river valley. Surprise, surprise.
And where else would you? Where else would you start agriculture other than right next
Yeah,
to a
like where-
giant river?
Of course, I'm gonna hang out next to the river that like fertilizes my crops and floods really predictably.
Right?
Everything I search up, it's I get different timelines for each. Some say 12,000 years ago. Some say 14,000 years ago. Some say 9,500 BC. It seems like the earliest example we have is 14,000 years ago.
Soot.
Based on evidence of this bread.
Thank you.
If you're a coward, Gibby, and you don't care about like our archaeological history.
Probably found a wheel of cheese in the Tomb of Egypt. Unfortunately, you cannot eat it. Well, no, you probably
In
would not
fact, I
want to
can.
do that.
The antics.
Unless you're not a, you know.
Lion Bakery says 8,000. Looking at Wikipedia, which, of course, that's the most valuable source of information. God, I'm a terrible researcher.
Oh, speaking of old bread,
Yeah.
I googled it on a lark, this oldest bread in the world, and apparently, hold on. About 2 months ago, we discovered some, like, actual bread that's 8,000 years old.
Damn.
I think that's a rock at this point.
The very first bread.
Yeah.
That's dwarf bread by now.
Proto bread.
The primeval bread, the primeval loaf.
The primordial
bread.
loaf.
The
Uh,
first bread.
Let's see here. Charred crumbs of flat bread made by hunter-gatherers from wild wheat, wild barley, and plant roots between 14,000 and 11,000 years ago have been found at an archaeological site in the Black Desert in Jordan, predating the earliest known making of bread by cultivated wheat by 1,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You're not gonna bother cultivating those grains unless you've got a point for them.
We
And bread's
really-
a pretty fucking tasty point.
we really have always just been making bread from day one, haven't we?
Pretty much, yeah.
I do like it that every culture has at some point independently decided, hey, bread.
I mean, yeah, bread.
What
They
if we
were
turn
right.
some of these carbs into kind of a doughish pastry thing?
That we
and
can
then
carry
baked
around.
and then we baked that, and we toasted it up, and we ate it. and it
We
was
love our
delicious.
grains. We love our grains.
We do.
Oh my, the history of breads. So, if you had to choose between like a softer bread and a harder bread, which would you do?
Softer.
Softer?
Softer.
Big soft, because I have the soft, delicate baby mouth.
Y'all don't like crunchy bread?
I love
I-
hard bread, but I think I gotta go with soft. And
Y'all
I
missing
like
the
crunchy on the
crunch.
outside, soft on the inside.
It's great in my mouth.
You
I eat
babies.
crunch like every
Yeah,
day.
pretty much. Gibby's with you.
Yeah,
Crunchy bread is
Gibby.
key.
Croissant.
Croissant.
So,
Croissant.
All right.
I can't believe we didn't bring up croissants. Croissants are good.
I've been
I
holding
didn't
it
have
back
time
this
to go
whole
get a
time.
croissant. All I had time to do was grab what I could. Question, do you
Did you
consider...
grab that thing outside the window?
Look, we don't talk about it. Do you consider a pretzel to be bread?
Listen,
Yes.
listen.
Yeah.
Depends how soft it
Yes.
is. Because if it's one of the little crunchy boys, no, I consider that a
Oh.
cracker. If it's one of the big soft boys, yes.
Listen, Soot, that was one of the producer's sons. We had to have him on set because we had an agreement. Please do not address
Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot croissants exist. I love a croissant.
A croissant?
How
Croissant?
about a dinner roll?
Croissant? A dinner roll. What about a dinner roll?
How
I had a chocolate
really
croissant
nice,
recently.
Fluffy, buttered dinner roll. I mean,
think croissant wins
they
over
can
a dinner
bring
roll.
a meal together.
It does. Especially a fresh croissant.
Mm-hmm.
Croissant.
Flaky.
There's
Alright.
this, farmers markets always have the best shit. There's
Yeah.
a stall in my farmer's market that does ham and cheese croissants, and it's like baked
Croissant.
into the layers.
that
It's
sounds
like
delicious.
the best breakfast.
All right, 1 second. I am setting up a video for us to watch.
I wonder who decided one day, hey, I'm gonna mix butter in with my bread dough and bake it.
I mean,
1,000 times.
people have been doing random shit for years.
Yeah, true.
Think about it. Somebody came up with the idea for coffee by beans being shit out by cats.
That's also true.
Window capture, that's what I'm looking for. I am so tired. Whoop. Oh my god.
What in the
YouTube
world
ads,
is
fun.
that?
Don't worry about it. We're gonna discover the...
Your mic
On the world, bread has played an integral role in human
fucking
civilization.
right.
Join us as we uncover the rich and diverse history of bread.
Oh, right.
So, grab
None
a
of you-
warm
hold
slice
on.
of your favorite.
I'm sorry,
Mr.
chat.
Bean.
Yes, it was. And I'm sorry, chat, 1 second. These delicate babies can't see it because they're streaming this.
I mean, I can see
Delicate,
it when I watch
gentle.
the stream.
I can see it both in like Discord and on Twitch, but I can't hear anything.
I know.
That's
This
the
person also literally me. This is like literally me.
just sneaking a piece of bread at work, like I won't see shit.
Stuffing the whole thing into my mouth.
Bread compliment.
Bread Traban.
Confetti, I got the best bread
Contraband.
video to add to the stream later if you want the link.
Okay. All right. Can you all see the bread now?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We're at Loaf,
This
and
is
let's
very
delve
awkward.
into the captivating
Shot.
tale of bread.
Ooh.
Let's begin with the ancient origins. Our journey commences in the ancient world, where our ancestors transitioned from a nomadic hunter-gatherer lifestyle to settled agricultural communities. The cultivation of grains
Like, I think
such
I've
as
seen that
wheat,
hairstyle on
barley,
dudes.
and rye proved to be a monumental leap
Everything
forward.
comes
The
back.
discovery that grinding these grains into flour and mixing it with water created a simple dough that could be baked over an open fire or on hot stones marked the birth of bread. This fortuitous revelation unlocked a myriad of possibilities
Humans
for
really
human
just-
development. And that takes us to ancient Mesopotamia.
really
In the
just-
fertile lands of ancient Mesopotamia,
They
which
just-
encompass
They
present-day
just be
Iraq and
humans.
parts of Syria, bread is
What are you saying, Uni?
They just fucking around to find out.
They do be
a
fucking around.
central
That's
role
how we
in the
basically
daily
go
lives of
ever
its
do
inhabitants.
everything.
The Sumerians, Babylonians, and Assyrians were pioneers in bread making, refining techniques that laid the foundation
So
for
true,
future
BC.
generations. They constructed communal ovens and developed methods to mill grains, producing fine flour for bread making. Bread not only served as a dietary staple, but also held immense cultural significance, often used in religious ceremonies. As our journey continues, we arrive in ancient Egypt,
Hell
a
yeah.
civilization deeply intertwined with the legacy
A
of
dank
bread.
river valley
Egyptians
near
mastered
you.
the art of bread making and elevated it to an exquisite craft. Skilled
Oh, I'll
bakers
elevate your bread,
meticulously
alright.
prepared dough, using techniques such as leading
Can we
with
also
yeast
just
and
say how
enriching it
fucking
with
good pita bread is? Like,
Peanut
It's
bread
got
slaps.
pockets right in it.
pita bread is like peak.
ingredients
Oh,
like
naan.
honey,
Naan is
dates, and
amazing.
spices. Bread became a symbol of prosperity and abundance, with different shapes and sizes denoting social status.
Jesus.
Elaborate bread sculptures were created for religious rituals,
Yeah.
and tombs contained depictions
think
of
if
bread
you
to
gave an
sustain the
ancient Egyptian a
deceased in
slice
the
of pizza,
afterlife.
their
Now
head
let's
would
discuss
explode?
Greek
No.
and Roman bread
Pizza's old as
traditions.
shit.
Turning our gaze to ancient Greece, we discover a society that held bread in high regard. Greeks cherished their bread culture, producing a wide variety of bread
I also
types,
cherish their
including
bread
the iconic
culture.
flatbread known as prakos. The Greeks
Hey, look, you
celebrated
got
the
one of those.
artistry of baking
I
and
do.
explored different
It's something
flavors
similar.
by incorporating olive oil, honey, and herbs into their bread. In ancient Rome, bread took on a pivotal role, with the Roman Empire's vast
ancient?
territories interconnected.
Ancient.
What?
Ancient.
What?
Ancient.
They misspelled ancient.
It had two A's at the beginning.
into their
What?
bread.
Let me go
In
back.
ancient Rome,
Like
bread-
Aaron.
Oh, hey,
There
yeah.
you go.
Ancient.
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 took
That's a
on
little bit of a
pivotal
stutter.
role.
Do you
With the
think-
Roman Empire's
How many
vast
people in
territories,
the comments do you think were like, hey fucker, and he's like, I know, please just, it's one typo, I don't want to redo the whole video, please
I mean,
stop."
yeah.
Mhm.
Nothing unites people on the
Interconnected by a
internet more
network.
than need to tell someone else they're wrong.
You're not wrong.
the
It really
bakeries.
does bring
Bread
people
became a dietary staple for both rich and poor. In the
Fucking
poet
throw this
Juvenal's
guy's-
phrase, "Panem et circenses," underscored its importance in keeping the population content. The Middle Ages
like a
witnessed
movie
the
scene. Was that
feudal
a movie
system's
scene?
influence
definitely.
on bread production and consumption.
from
Feudal
Gladiator.
lords and monasteries exerted control over baking, regulating the use of communal ovens and enforcing bread taxes on the peasantry. Bread
this is a
became a
classic
vital
stuff
source
to
of
show.
sustenance for the lower classes, who relied heavily on coarse grains like rye and barley. The introduction of mills powered by wind and water improved flour quality, while the development of leavening techniques expanded the range of bread types.
Leavening.
Bakers' guilds emerged, establishing standards and preserving baking traditions. The Renaissance, an era known for its cultural rebirth and innovation, brought remarkable changes to the world of bread. Bakers, now considered artisans, honed their skills and embraced the pursuit of aesthetic excellence.
I have to admit, I love how every time, like, we've had some. All I'm saying is, people get up to wild shit in monasteries.
They really do.
It's all, whenever it's like, ah, yes, we made huge advancements in wine and bread. It's like, was it in a monastery?
honey.
It's like 5 times out of 10, it was in a monastery.
When do
I
you
know
think the
something I
next
do in there.
advancements for monasteries we're gonna get are?
I don't know.
Well,
I'll have to
monasteries
say.
today don't seem to be churning out many advancements, so.
Well, they churn out something, but I can't mention it on the show. No,
The
Yep.
dankest kush. Were they smoking the dankest kush in the monastery? I don't know.
I'll DM you what I was gonna say.
I can
Bread
imagine.
sculptures and decorative loaves became symbols of wealth and prestige. It assumed a
Clock
central
making
role in banquets and
originated,
feasts,
like,
where
really
elaborate
precise
displays
timekeeping
showcased the
originated
baker's artistry.
in,
Renaissance
medieval
society
monasteries.
reveled in the craftsmanship of bread making, and baking guilds flourished, fostering
Baking guilds. Where can I? That's the thing I want to sign up in an MMO. The baking guild.
You want to be our bread maker?
Well, I mean,
I already am the bread maker. What are you talking about? That's just confetti.
confetti,
Yeah. Yeah.
the exchange of baking knowledge. The arrival of the Industrial Revolution in the 18th century marked a transformative period for bread production. The invention of steam-powered mills revolutionized flour milling, making it faster and more efficient. Mechanized processes such as the mechanical dough mixer and the invention of bread slicing machines streamlined
be
production and
hard-pressed
enhanced
not to
consistency.
just, like,
Bread, once a
kinda smush my
labor-intensive
face
endeavor,
into that
could
big
now
pillow.
be mass-produced, leading to increased accessibility and affordability. However, concerns arose regarding the loss of traditional baking methods, craftsmanship, and the impact on bread's taste and quality. As we step into the modern era, we witness a resurgence of artisanal bread making, driven by a renewed appreciation for quality, flavor, and tradition. Artisan bakers, passionate about preserving ancient techniques, focus on slow fermentation processes, natural ingredients, and handcrafted loaves. Sourdough bread, with its distinct flavor
handcraft your
profile,
loaf.
has experienced
No.
a renaissance, captivating bread enthusiasts around the world. The rise of farmers
Sourdough
markets and
experienced a
specialty
renaissance because
bakeries
everyone
has
had to
created
stay at
spaces for
home
bakers
for
to
a
showcase
year,
their skills
and
and
everyone
cater
was
to a
bored out of
discerning
their
audience
minds.
seeking unique and authentic.
And what better thing to do at home than bake?
Hello, where can I find this store? I need to go immediately.
I had legitimately
Better
good
question,
balsamic
what movie
vinegar
is
for the
this
first
from?
time ever.
Balsam. What?
I had legitimately good balsamic vinegar for the first time ever a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Was it on bread?
Usually- Yeah,
Okay.
with bread. I mean, that's usually what it goes with, in my experience. But normally, they give like that cheap balsamic vinegar, like whenever. But this place that I went to, they had like really good balsamic vinegar, and it was the first time I've ever had sweet balsamic vinegar.
Yeah.
So good.
Something sweet.
Yes, the stuff that's you're supposed to dip your bread in is supposed to be sweet.
Huh. Mr. Baker, man, I'll have 2 of everything. Honestly, though, catch me
Yeah.
in an old style confectionery bakery like all the time. I'll never leave.
Literally going to be confetti in her elderly years.
Yeah, watch me. I will be here. I will be that balding ass man. I am that balding old man. What are you talking about? That's me.
Oh yeah, that's what the
Confetti face reveal.
that's what the cotton candy covers up.
Yep, that's right. It's all bald under here. It's all a wig.
Except for a little bit on the sides.
Yep, exactly.
Bread experiences.
actually a
In the
cleverly
digital
designed
age,
internet.
the spread of baking knowledge has reached unprecedented heights. Online communities, social media platforms, and baking blogs have connected baking enthusiasts, fostering a vibrant exchange of ideas and techniques. Bakers and home cooks now have access to a wealth of recipes, tutorials, and inspiration, encouraging experimentation and innovation. On top of that, dietary trends and health consciousness have spurred the development of alternative bread options, such as gluten-free, vegan, and whole grain breads.
I fucking can't stand some whole grain breads. I saw a whole grain bread the other day that was literally 90% seeds.
Delicious.
And I'm like, what the
Whole
fuck?
grains.
Yeah, it's a whole grain. There's no
Yeah.
bread in there. It's all grain.
Well, what is bread but grains?
Oh my god.
It's just more.
It's all grain bread.
I once made
Yeah.
peanut butter bread with chocolate chips. That's delicious. There's a that's the I don't want that much crunch. If I wanted
do.
to eat a bird feeder, I
Like a
just go
Nature Valley
outside
bar.
and eat the bird
Delicious.
feeder.
Catering to diverse
So like, what is
dietary
this
needs
supposed
and
to be like the
preferences. Now, let's take a
draw of
moment and
whole
talk
grain?
about
I've never
bread in
understood.
different
The
cultures.
crunch, I'm
It's taken on
assuming.
Texture.
various forms,
Vitamins.
flavors, and textures as it's traveled
Tasty.
across continents,
Delicious.
adapting to local
Roughage.
ingredients, traditions, and
Babushka.
tastes. Let's explore a few notable bread
I
varieties.
like how that
from
kid
around
just
the world.
had his mouth fully open,
I'm
like
sorry.
"Ah."
You're just gonna
Ooh.
dip the whole
Yeah,
thing.
there they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna
Absolutely.
get soggy.
It's supposed to get
Eat
soggy.
it immediately.
That's how you eat
I don't
roti.
want-
Yeah, I
don't
love
wanna
having my
now.
bread done slutty style.
Same.
God damn
I
it.
don't want soup spooged all over my
Let's start
bread.
with naan.
That's what the bowl is
Originating in
for.
South Asia,
No.
naan is a leavened flatbread typically made with wheat flour
Oh,
and
I
baked
love
in a
naan.
tandoor
This man
oven.
says
Its
leavened
soft and
bothers
chewy
me.
texture makes it a
I don't think I've
perfect
ever
bread
had
to be
traditional naan.
accompanied with curries and other flavorful
good.
dishes. Next up, we have baguettes,
Yeah.
a symbol of French
Baguette.
culinary tradition. The baguette is a
My hungry ass could never visit France.
You wouldn't leave. They wouldn't be able to get you on the plane.
I'd be like a menace to society.
The bread.
You would visit every single shop on the street, and you would basically spend a whole day on just one street.
The bread bandit has struck again. Unfortunately, 448 loaves were stolen from the Lakeville Bakery again. If you do see a pink-headed clown running around town, please inform your local establishment that they may be robbed soon. Do not call the cops. They have given up all chances of catching her at this point.
Okay, but you gotta say it in French now.
Parlez-vous français, je m'arrête, non nebero.
That is no.
A much more concise phrase in French.
Confetti
I like
would
how
forever.
usual it is.
as being the bread. I mean, yeah, okay, look. You don't understand. You never understand the appeal of a baguette that's fresh out of the oven. Or maybe you will, and you'll join me.
What about a
I've
croissant
been to
fresh
Paris.
out of the oven?
I don't care. They can keep their croissants. I just want their baguettes.
I
can't believe you said
I'll
that.
eat the croissants.
How can you have so many bad opinions?
Okay, maybe it's just because I've never had a good croissant.
That's sad.
Oh yeah, you need to have a good croissant.
I've never had a good croissant.
I'll take you to the farmer's market with the ham and cheese once.
You know what? You should make your own croissant.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to make croissants?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were the bakery master.
I'm not a bakery man. Do you have any idea the amount of layering and butter that goes into a croissant?
Well, then how are you going to take that old man's job then, huh? If you can't make croissant.
I didn't see any croissants for sale.
Yeah, I just saw some.
He had croissant.
I'm just saying. Where were they?
You're gonna be built like a croissant after I'm done with you. Oh,
Please, mommy.
Indent his head.
Yeah, thank you, Gibby. Can you imagine the Gibby knows the amount of layering that goes into making a croissant.
Can you make me a croissant then?
No, sweet.
Behind the protective glass, like it's
Make me a croissant then. I'm your favorite.
Oh, guys.
Fuck off, you're not the favorite.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. How about this? We all settle for a baked Alaskan.
What's a
Okay.
baked Alaskan?
Ice cream on fire.
Notoriously the hardest dessert to make.
Oh.
Better get on it, Confetti.
Jesus Christ. I think I'd almost rather do the croissant.
It's a croissant. Yeah, this is a choice you have.
I'm gonna be layering dough and butter for hours, you little shits.
She's gonna act like she did that, and we're gonna peek her on the counter. She's gonna fucking Pillsbury fucking dough out.
Yeah, honestly, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Let's go buy puff pastry and then just
A
pretend that you
long,
made it.
slender loaf with a crispy crust and a light, airy
Yeah,
interior. It's
baby.
a staple in French cuisine, often enjoyed with cheese or is the base for a classic
Oh,
sandwich.
look at that.
Then we have pita bread. Found in the Middle East and
It's
Mediterranean
squishy.
regions, pita is a round flatbread with a pocket in the center. It's perfect for filling with falafel, kebabs, or fresh vegetables. Making
If I like pita bread, does that mean I'm into inflation?
Yeah, that's exactly
Shut
what
the
that
fuck
means.
up, Charles. I'm not taking any.
Also means you're into
Well,
war.
Charles is the expert and would know.
Yeah.
I want to
you're
hear
into
a
food
second
at all,
opinion
it
from
means
the
you're into
other
war.
degenerate in the studio.
Yes, you are.
I'm
You
not
are
talking
into
about
inflation.
you.
Who?
You.
What? I am not.
Yes,
You are. You're part of the degenerate three. Me, you, and Charles.
I
I'm
ain't done
pretty sure you're
anything.
into nasty style.
Yeah.
It's
You
never
sat
done
through
in
a
their life.
4-hour discussion about what Pokemon.
And didn't invite
Thomas
me. I'm so
barely even
upset.
there.
You were invited.
My comments was just whole.
I'll repeat again. You were invited. You decided to go to bed.
Oh, Jesus.
Funny.
You
Gibby.
did smash something,
Funny.
I forget what.
Look, I'm
Oh,
mostly
no.
whole the whole
You
time.
smashed multiple things, and one of them was Bunnery.
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
I have to smash a banner.
That's
You
not
are
special. That's
enlarging my
like
fucking mouth.
That's like barely furry.
I'm tempted to try and make pita since it looks tasty and versatile, but at the same time, there's a lack of stuff in the center. Fair.
Was it
Got
rubbish?
put. Yeah, I'm with Gibby once again. Basic
Yeah.
pick. That's not at
Yeah.
all impressive.
Believe me, I'd never fuck Baneri.
Anyone who wouldn't fuck Baneri is a coward.
The bunny and the
College
lizard are both the
diploma.
most basic fucking picks. I can't.
And the grass cat.
I'm very
And the
confused.
Yeah,
gas
the
cat.
cat.
Meowscadera.
I'm not fucking weed cat. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I've
Not weed cat?
Meowscara.
giant
the third-
flame cat at the very least.
Tora cat.
Incineroar?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, fair power move.
Yeah, not Torcat and Incineroar. That's right.
Jesus Christ, we're getting way off topic.
Bread.
What do you guys
Bread.
want to talk about? Beedrill.
Peter pocket.
I did
Peter pocket.
not.
We be drilling
Peter
into the
pocket.
Peter pockets.
You're right, let's go.
Gibby, oh god, yeah.
Good save
Gibby-
on that.
Is there a red-themed Pokemon?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, several.
Oh goodness.
There's an
Is a
entire
little
dog with like
dog.
buns for ears.
Yeah, people eat
Do
it.
not fuck the bun dog.
It's
I'm not gonna.
horrifying.
That's a dog.
Did they
Well,
get,
how
like,
else are you
did
gonna
they,
make it
like,
cream filled?
swarmed by birds or something?
No.
Kill.
I mean, it might be. They are seagulls.
Can the dog consent?
I'm getting.
I mean, technically, I think so because they are like, they are sapient / sentient.
I'm
But-
taking uni, and I'm just going to.
Can we just burn this place down right now?
You're going up here.
Wait,
Help!
No.
Help! She's trying to do to me what she
Okay,
did to
wait.
that bread Pokemon. Help!
A normal question. Brioche bread.
Yes, brioche is
Yes.
great.
delicious.
You stay up
Like
there and think
shit.
about what you did.
Oh.
We have brioche bread in a couple different forms
Coward!
around here, and we like to make bread pudding out of it because that shit slaps. So many
Yeah.
classes.
Mine included.
You stay up
Put that
there.
orange zest
Coward.
on, and some obviously raisins.
From
We-
under a new skylight.
We both know what you would do with Diglett confetti.
I would do nothing with Diglett.
Not even sure. No, bread. Talking about bread.
Yeah, we're talking about
I'm
bread.
distracted.
Oh, I can bring it back to bread. Did you know that there was a Diglett bread?
Oh, really?
It doesn't surprise me.
Oh, shut up.
I hate all of
Okay,
you.
okay, I don't even have to put the bread.
Oh, hey, my broom.
There's Diglett bread, Ghastly bread, Pikachu bread, Team Rocket bread. Don't eat that one.
Keep that one.
Charmander bread, Squirtle bread,
Did you say gaslit bread?
Ghastly bread.
No gaslit
Oh,
bread.
gaslit.
Squirtle for that
Okay.
bread.
You know, the little ghost orb.
What are you doing in there?
Stop.
Hunter is
You're not-
better.
Stop doing things
you're
to me
right.
with that broom. Oh,
You're not even anywhere near the broom.
I'm taking this bread with me. I'm
What?
taking this bread loaf with me. I'm still in
No,
Nightboat's
no,
bread.
No. Charles, help me hold on to the bread.
No,
No, it's fine. Ours.
give it here.
Aha!
I am the
Yeah.
czar of baguettes.
No,
Give.
no!
It's the Creo bread, it's ours.
I'm the baguette czar. Give.
He stole our bread.
Guess we have to stick here with the Wonder Bread, I guess.
I guess. But I mean,
Gross.
we can't eat that. That's for advertising.
Well, I mean, that's more for a trap than anything, but...
Yeah, no, that's what advertising is.
No, don't take Dan! He's not
Yep,
even
yep.
bread!
Yep, he's
What are
tasty.
you
He's coming
doing?
with me. Yep,
Oh
yep,
my-
yep, yep,
Oh
over
my
here.
God. He's gonna
Come
go
with
for
Daddy.
split next.
Okay, hold on, I got the baguette back. Equivalent
If I-
exchange,
Don't worry,
apparently.
don't worry. If I get
I like how your
Dan-
priority was getting the baguette bread and
Yeah.
not Dan.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Dad's been spaghetti now.
don't worry. If I get eaten, well, that means I'm just inside you.
okay, back to the history of
A
bread.
versatile and convenient option for meals. Then we have tortillas.
Maybe I
Now,
want
when
you
eating in
inside me.
Mexico, tortillas are
Oh,
thin,
I love a good
uneven
tortilla. I
flatbreads
love normal
made from corn or wheat
things.
flour. They are a
love-
fundamental component of
I
Mexican
love the way
cuisine,
they fucking
used as a
crumbled
wrap for
up that
tacos,
tortilla. What the hell was
enchiladas,
that?
or as a base for dishes like
It's to show you that it
quesadillas.
doesn't
These
matter when you
examples
unfold it.
barely scratch the surface of the countless
It is
bread
wrinkles.
varieties found worldwide. Each culture has its own unique bread tradition,
Oh,
from
sandwich.
the Indian roti and beyond, showcasing the remarkable diversity of bread making
I'm so
throughout history.
hungry.
Beyond its practical significance,
cooking food
bread
right
has
now,
also
actually.
carried
I am
deep
also cooking
symbolic
food right
meaning
now.
throughout history. It's
Okay,
often
that
Oh, that looks good. I
associated
want
with
some of that.
themes of
Ooh. That
sure is
community
some
and
symbolism,
spirituality.
huh?
Let's explore some of the symbolic
It's just a bread.
aspects of bread, nourishment and
Yes,
sustenance. Bread has been a long symbol
Oh
of
my goodness, Mr.
sustenance,
Bean.
representing the basic needs of life. It embodies the idea of providing nourishment and
Oh, don't
sustenance for
show that.
oneself
That
and
seems
others.
sad.
Sharing
What
a
the
loaf of bread with
fuck?
others signifies hospitality, generosity, and
Who
an
the
act of
fuck shows
nourishing both
Green
the body
Mile
and
in a
soul.
fucking
Then we have
documentary
communion
about
and
bread?
unity.
What the
In many
fuck? I'm
cultures and
done.
religious traditions,
Maybe you just show
bread
the like a
plays
dragon
significant
guy.
role in communal rituals. For example, in Christianity,
Broke uni.
bread is central to the sacrament of the
Oh.
Holy Communion.
I don't
representing
think
the
you
body of
remember that
Christ.
scene. That
It's
scene was
symbol-
fucked up.
I don't
do not,
remember that
no, I
scene.
don't remember
I didn't
that scene.
watch the full movie.
Oh,
No.
I
That's
got...
the scene after he finally saves the guy's wife, where they give him bread for
yeah, that's
fucking
right.
for fucking
Ooh.
taking so much pain that it could kill a man. Hey, how the fuck did you get back here?
Don't worry.
Oh.
I brought him back.
I locked you in the basement.
He slithered back out here.
That's where
Yeah.
I'd keep Skunky during these.
I mean, I don't know how to tell you this, but Dan is literally spaghetti. He can slide under the door.
Yeah,
Yeah, why do you think I put sticky tape on the ground floor?
He's too slick.
Who says I'm under the door? I'm in the vents.
You're right in front of Soot.
Slopping around
Someone
well, part of
touching
me
my
is in the vents
sourdough.
somewhere. I think.
somewhere.
Someone
Maybe.
touching my
I think
sourdough.
I seem to have lost track of my clone.
Oh,
that's
great.
all
Now
of
I've got
us.
some weird fucking carnage thing going on in the studio. I'm sure that'll play out just great.
As long as it doesn't start multiplying, I think we're okay.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, cool. We've got reverse Deadpool situation. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Infinite spaghetti.
Bean, you want some bread? You want some
Yeah.
bread, buddy? Here you go. Here you go, Bean. Have some bread.
No,
Just
my bread.
Shoving
My
it
bread.
down
I'm
Bean's
taking
mouth at the moment.
Look, not all the bread in the world is yours, Uni. Not
Yes,
even all the
it
bread
is.
in the studio is yours.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Hold on. I
Food is
gotta...
exclusively mine.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
Okay, another thing of sourdough. Got it. Okay.
Symbolizes the unity of believers and their connection to a higher spiritual power. And
Oh,
then we
yeah.
have fertility and abundance. In ancient agricultural societies, the successful
The fuck
cultivation
type
of
of
grains
sandwich was
and the
that?
resulting abundance of bread
A
represented
horny
a
one.
prosperous harvest and the promise
Had
of sustenance
oranges
for
in
the
it
community.
with the
It was often
rind.
used in fertility
you
rituals to
hungry?
ensure bountiful crops
little bit, yeah.
and healthy offspring.
that's the
Now let's
hungry
talk
meal.
about bread in popular culture. Throughout history, it's made its way into pop culture, leaving its
Just
mark
cut
in
the
literature,
fucking-
art, and folklore. Let's explore
the
a
fucking
few notable
cheese.
examples. In fairy tales,
I want
bread
that
plays a
bougie-ass
significant role.
breakfast.
Whether it's Hansel and Gretel,
Did you
eating
not
a trail
see
of
the scene
breadcrumbs,
before?
or the magical
The
loaf
cottage
example.
core
Popular culture
ass.
throughout
Look at this. Look
Yeah,
at
no,
it.
that's too much. But the one in the next scene is like, all right, I could do that.
It's not too
You're not
much.
allowed
Depends
to
on
live
how many
deliciously
people.
now?
Apparently not.
I'm imagining that's just her by herself, and that's just a Sunday afternoon.
I mean,
yeah,
I
that's
wish it
fine.
was
That's
my
a
Sunday
lonely
afternoon.
woman. She's a
Is that
very
lonely
lonely
or is
woman.
that like high prime stuff?
There might be a cameraman.
Cameraman doesn't get to eat. He's there for a job.
Confetti's a sad, sad man.
Sad man. You know what I meant. I just can't stand the fact that her knife is hovering over. What is that? Like a
Just to get
brioche?
that line right.
Also, that's a
It
bougie ass
looks like-
white
No, it's
woman.
not
You
a-
don't want to know what that bread's made out of.
Shit. What type of cheese is that?
Oh, you
It
think
looks
she
like a
made that
brie.
herself? Fuck no.
Oh, it's brie. That's
brie.
right. I said brioche, didn't I?
Can we talk
Yeah.
about that disgusting bread they were making a couple years ago?
What bread was that?
The yeast bread, you know.
No, I
No.
don't.
The vaginal yeast bread.
Yeah.
Moving
Oh,
on.
okay.
No, we can't
History,
talk
it's
about
made its
that,
way
I
into
think.
pop culture, leaving
Cut
its
the
mark in
brie!
literature, art, and folklore. Let's
It's a precise science, Confetti.
No, it
Look at those
isn't.
tiny pumpkins, Soot.
Hush.
Oranges.
Guy.
Those are oranges. Or kumquats,
I'm
actually.
sorry.
They're clementines.
All right. Is there like a situation?
Know it.
So,
Being mean to me.
so
Bullying me.
did you call them tiny pumpkins?
It's
Not this time.
Oh my god.
This is just something that Shara will never let you forget.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Delightful.
Indeed it is.
Also, can we just talk about how, yeah, this looks all fancy and shit, but really, this person's in bed.
Uh-huh.
Also,
In,
this
like,
is all
wow.
over the place.
There's gonna be
Yeah, I
crowds.
was getting to it. This is in bed, in like beautiful satin sheets. It's just a thing full of like kumquats with leaves. I'm assuming that's a cappuccino. There are croissants with like honey
Gingerbreads.
or something on them, and then there's just a plate
Honey.
of gingerbread.
Those are Christmas
And?
cookies.
I'm just
Again,
saying
if
this
you're a
is
sad, sad
and a-
man.
this is a
If
weird.
you deep throat it all, there's no mess.
This is a weird meal.
It is a weird meal.
This
It's
is.
No,
kinda
no, it's
nice.
perfect.
This feels very stock photography to me.
I mean, yeah.
I would eat this.
I mean,
Man, I
would,
really need
but
to
at
get
what
into the
time
stock
of year
photography
would you eat
business.
this?
All year,
Very-
every
it's
year.
Very much just for the shot, I think.
explore
It
a
is,
few
but-
notable
You're-
examples.
You're
In
always gonna
fairy
know when
tales,
you get one of
bread
my
plays a
stock
significant
photographs, 'cause
role.
there's gonna be a
Whether it's
raccoon hidden
Hansel and
somewhere in
Gretel, leaving a trail of
I need one of
breadcrumbs,
those.
or the magical loaf of bread that never runs out in the magic porridge pot, bread becomes a symbol of
What?
resourcefulness and even survival. In
Never
art, bread has
heard
been a
that one, I
subject
think.
of fascination
Me
for
neither.
many artists. And then there's
Is
popular
gingerbread
proverbs and
considered a
sayings
bread?
that
I mean, I
have to do
know
with
it's in the
bread.
Yes.
name, but
Yeah, I
Oh,
always
guess
thought
it's
it was
got
a cookie.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
the soft gingerbread.
I
Oh
will-
yeah, I guess you're right. I have had a gingerbread loaf now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't think I'd call that
mean, I
bread
guess-
either.
It's a fairly. I feel like for some things that's kind of a fine line between bread
It's a
and
fine line.
cracker.
But
and
would you consider that a
cookies.
cake at that point?
I guess, yeah.
Well, would you consider a
Well-
fruit cake bread?
I mean, they consider Subway bread in the UK to be a cake. So like,
Oh, really?
It's just that thick, huh?
no, it's not that it's thick. It's that it's got so much sugar in it.
Ah.
For example, earning one's daily
had a
bread
thought, but I
refers to the
forgot.
struggles to provide for oneself.
Let's get this bread,
While
lads.
breaking bread
Oh,
symbolizes
croissant.
the act of sharing a meal
Croissant.
and fostering camaraderie.
Yummy.
Bread also
See, this is what we
That's a
could
good
be.
croissant. Look at those tiny cups.
Oh, Confetti, I'm taking you to Maggiano's when you come to Austin.
Nice. This is what we could be if we just killed some people.
No, you're right.
I mean, I
In
told you
general
I was
or
down to become a.
specific?
I told you I was down to become an assassination organization. You're the one who didn't file the paperwork.
It's got no pumps in it either, Bean.
Why do they call it pumpernickel bread? Why do they call it pumpernickel bread?
It's
No
German, I
idea.
think.
What is a pumpernickel?
It's Barney's favorite type of bread.
It's a really dark brown bread. I have no idea why it's named that.
I think it's German.
Oh yeah, it's German, but
Many things are. I was about to say most things are German. The Ger-
most yes,
Yeah.
Germany, the breadbasket of the world, you know,
hot dogs,
from where all
Okay.
life spawned. Germany.
bologna.
Pumpernickel is a transferred use of the word pumpernickel from German, meaning loud or bumpkin.
Or
Idiot
word-
bread.
according to Wikipedia, word supposedly stems from an old Bavarian term for hard.
Huh.
Oh shit, Wikipedia? The online
Is-
encyclopedia?
Is hardtack
Looking at
considered
it.
bread in that case? Is hardtack considered
I
bread in
think it's
that
a
case?
bread, yeah.
Yeah.
What is considered bread?
Bad bread.
Hardtack.
Hardtack, your favorite?
Shut up. It only happened once.
Have one.
Rugbrot.
It
Wait, did,
lasted
did
for like
your
a
tack
month.
get hard? Oh, it lasted a month. You probably should have saw a doctor on that case.
Yeah, they're
You-
really important.
Rugbrod.
And
A very
them.
common rye bread from Denmark.
ban everyone but me. Ban yourself.
I didn't do shit. I'm over
So
here looking
now.
at bread.
My chat now.
You're
Oh, no
okay.
damage.
Have fun. Keeping them in line.
I'm gonna ban myself for a hot second. I'm gonna go get dinner. I'll be back in a moment. Continue on.
Everyone gets banned. It's only me now.
Okay, what are you gonna do with my channel?
I don't know. Sit around probably.
You barely stream on your own.
I stream, you're just not there.
I'm
When do you stream?
at work. And when
Oh,
do
not
you stream?
Twitch so far.
It doesn't count if you're not.
Discord.
You're streaming on Discord, not Twitch. It doesn't count.
Well, now
Yeah.
I will, because I'll take over your channel to ban everyone.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but why don't you
so
stream on your own
special.
channel in that case?
Just ban everybody and then immediately abandon the channel. That's the only
Oh, yeah, it's-
reason you took it over.
I'm not doing this for streaming purposes, I'm doing it to punish all of you.
Jesus.
took place in various cultural celebrations around the world.
Man, I
for
also do love a
example,
good
in
roll.
Jewish tradition, bread plays a prominent
Rolls are
role
nice.
in religious observances. The challah, a braided bread, is a staple
Oh,
of the
the
Shabbat meal,
challah.
representing the manna that
Shabbat.
sustained the Israelites during their journey in the wilderness. In Mexico, during the Day of the Dead celebration,
It's got-
families
Oh,
prepare pan de muerto,
Has it got a
a
face
sweet
or
bread
something?
decorated with
Pan de
bone-shaped
muerto.
pieces on top. It's an essential offering
Later,
to honor
Tom.
deceased
Later,
loved
Tom.
ones and symbolizes the cycle
I'm
of life
Waco.
and death. In many European countries,
Oh, it's pronounced challah. Well, didn't he say chala?
He's wrong.
Well, does it sound like
The
it's
C
fucking
is silent,
shit?
like in Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. Challah.
The CH.
Yeah, but he also
makes it a-
mispronounced muerto.
What?
Yeah, he did.
Look, this
Pan
guy
de
has
muerto.
mispronounced at least 5 things.
And
doesn't know how to pronounce
Ancient.
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 Aaron, ancient Aaron, you here? Ancient Aaron, Aaron.
with special breads.
I'm sorry,
These
does-
festive
does
breads
Rudolph
are
have one of
enjoyed
those,
during
like,
holiday
racist
gatherings
wires
and
over his
signify.
knob?
Yes.
It's
What's
supposed
that?
to show where his nose starts.
No, his nose starts.
Yeah, that's
Why would you
it's his
need
muscle.
that?
It's his bridle.
It's an illusion.
It's his
illusion.
muscle, I think.
If it was
It's
a
an illusion.
bridle, it would be a different color.
It's an illusion. His nose is actually a light bulb. Those are the wires.
Oh.
Oh,
Special
why
breads.
not?
These festive breads are enjoyed during holiday gatherings and signify joy, abundance, and celebration. Now let's talk about the innovation of gatherings.
His wife kind of bad though.
Damn, what the why is she dressed like that?
His wife kind of bad though.
She is startling.
Damn, she looking like she is like I'm gonna outclass every single one of these motherfuckers.
All I
at
want
this
for
dinner
Christmas is a chance with his wife.
His parents are extremely not making eye contact.
I'm not their step clown, but I will be the clown that's stepped up. You know what I mean?
You'll be the clown homebreaker.
Too.
Is this like a movie scene or something?
I don't think so.
No, this is stock.
Yeah, this is
Stock
stock
photos.
footage.
Most likely
A stock
stock.
photography.
One of these outfits is not like the others.
Is this
Look, she
the
just came from a
pass that
clubbing
you got
scene.
from Mr. Clown
No,
to go with her?
Not yet, anyway.
I will admit though, Dan's right. One of these things is not like the other. Cause look how modern the children are dressed so cutely, and Grandma and Grandpa are both in like turtleneck sweaters, and then Dad is over here just
With
look
a
at,
turtleneck and a sweater.
and then Mom is, damn, Mom's looking fine.
Mom's in some kind of halter top.
Oh no, that's an evening gown.
Yeah, that's a gorgeous evening gown.
Why is she
Ma-
wearing an evening gown to like a family dinner?
That's a Christmas dinner, but yeah.
She's
Yeah, she
because she's
misunderstood.
styling.
Fair.
Look,
She knows she looks
Misunderstood
good.
the dress requirements.
look, I may not be like some jolly old man with reindeer, but I'll be your Santa, baby.
I'll stuff your bag.
Okay, no, stop your stalking. You gotta go in more smooth.
Spaghetti clones, bring me the Nerf back.
Negative Riz. Just get him out of
Very,
here.
very, very, very crusty stocking.
Get out of here!
He's ruining my chance with the hot MILF.
She's not real.
She
She's
could be. She's real
mean,
to
not-
me.
She's
The
not
people
even gonna
just
visit you in
look
your
sound real.
dreams.
She's just as real as the rest of this stream, okay?
I mean, yeah, actually, she's just as real as you and I are.
We're not real.
Exactly.
We're just figments of Confetti's imagination that she made that she's no longer alone.
I am very lonely.
And signify joy, abundance, and celebration.
And how
Now,
sad
let's
is
talk
that
about
that
the
she hates
innovation
all of us,
bread.
too?
Throughout history, it's not only evolved
She's
in
real
terms
to
of
me.
tasteful
Hi,
techniques,
Ray.
but it's also inspired innovation
Hi,
and
Ray.
invention. Here are a
Talking
few
about
notable
bread
advancements in bread making.
and
For one,
razzing
we have
this
leavening agents.
weird
The discovery and use of
about
leavening
bread.
agents such as yeast, baking
Right.
powder, and sourdough starters revolutionized
Wow,
bread
you're, like,
making. These
slapping
agents
it.
create
Thank
the
you, Soot.
characteristic air pockets and light texture
Okay,
in bread, which
Brad.
enhances its flavor and
Soot.
quality. And
Stop.
then we have gluten-free bread. With the rise
like
of gluten
3 for
sensitivities
this
and
stream.
celiac disease,
Stop that.
the development
I
of
ain't
gluten-free
nothing.
bread. has
Please
been
save
I
your
like how
money
we
for
started
yourself.
talking softly to start
Alternative
again.
flours such as
Like
those
in the
Why is
last
the
one,
bread
it was
in
like,
the
you
window
motherfucker,
vibrating?
you little shit.
have been used to create bread
Why
that
is
is
the
safe
bread in the
for
window
those with gluten
vibrating?
intolerances. On top of that,
It's
we
not.
have nutritional enrichment.
It heard
The
its name.
fortification of bread with essential vitamins and
you
minerals such
hallucinating
as
about the bread
iron,
in the window,
folic
Eugene?
acid, and B
That's where my
vitamins
spaghetti
has helped
clone went.
address
Get back here.
nutritional deficiencies in populations.
Oh, shoot,
This
it's
practice has
escaped.
played a
It's
crucial
outside the
role in
building.
combating diseases
Yeah, it's
Pro
and has
containment.
improved
It's where it belongs.
Oh,
overall public health.
free.
It just goes to show that bread has been so adaptable to meet the changing
I have a
needs and
question.
preferences.
Yeah, I have
What is
answers.
the weird little thing on that knife for? Like the knife curves up and then it has like a little V.
I think it's for
is that
stabbing the
for?
butter.
for grabbing onto opponents and flicking them.
It's to
Okay.
break your
For
opponent's
carrying
blade.
swords. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
It might be either for butter
Several,
or
yeah,
like to
several
hook
very
bread.
different answers here.
Oh,
Maybe-
Gibby, thank
Sound like
you.
correct.
It's for cheese.
Oh.
That too.
What?
Every answer was correct.
What purpose does that serve?
You pick up the cheese.
Yeah.
with
Pick up a slice of cheese. And then it's like a serving utensil.
It's like a little fork.
Okay.
So like you cut it, you stab it, and then you put it on somebody's plate. You cut it, stab it, put it on a plate. The same way you would do with like if you're cutting meat. You know how like when you cut meat, you got those like that little meat fork you serve with. Same thing, but it's in one
Two
utensil.
birds, one stone.
I have a very different way of using a butter knife with cheese than I guess, because I'll just serve it on the knife that I have.
Fair
I
enough.
just imagine you just bite the block of cheese.
I
I
mean,
mean-
for myself, yeah, I wouldn't do that if I
It's
was
full
serving
time.
friends.
Knight is a Midwesterner. Yeah, that would track.
Yeah.
You bite it and then spit it on Charles' plate. There you go. You're serving.
Spit it into Charles' mouth, more likely.
Well, that is a kink.
Would you
Right
like
in front
some
of
more?
Twilight Lake.
Just like Twilight. Stop doing weird shit around Twilight Lake.
No.
No.
Of society. As we wrap up, let's now discuss bread and sustainability. There's been a growing focus on
Why?
sustainability in bread.
Bread. I
Don't
just
you
want.
want bread to be sustained?
How-
God, it looks so good.
Oh, you just were staring at the bread. You're not boggling at how bread is supposed to be more or less sustainable.
They look like yams.
I kind of do. I love
It's like a
yams.
crusty French bread.
I'll crust your
Like,
French
they're
bread.
meant to, like,
Of locally
Oh,
sourced
stop
grains
that
and
top
ingredients
part
reduces
and,
the
like,
carbon
fill it
footprint
with
associated
deliciousness.
with the transportation and supports local farmers and economies. Efforts to reduce food waste, such as repurposing stale bread into breadcrumbs,
Mia,
or using
come
it
get
in
your man,
recipes like
honestly.
bread pudding or croutons, help minimize waste and make the most
He's
of
acting like a
and
slut in the
adoption of
club.
organic farming practices and regenerative agricultural techniques, such as crop rotation
You don't know me,
and soil
bitch.
enrichment,
I
promote
do know you,
biodiversity,
bitch.
and enhance the overall sustainability of the production of bread.
I'm just
By
saying what you
embracing
won't. You're
sustainable
too
practices,
scared.
The bread industry can minimize its ecological footprint and contribute to a more environmentally conscious future. Our journey through the history of bread has taken us from ancient
God, I had
civilizations to the modern
awful
day,
idea.
unveiling the profound impact of taking sustainable
Is it turning
practices.
all of us
The
into
bread
bread?
industry
That's like me after a night on the town, just like get home, pass out, like just like
Blech.
Rotting.
yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Melting into the floor.
Melting into the floor.
Do you say rotting or frotting?
Oh, you rotten?
What? No, God, God.
minimize its ecological footprint. and
Also, who
contribute
knows?
to a
May
more
or not
environmentally
may or may
conscious
not be
future.
watching
Our
because I
journey
did
through
send
the
her the
history of
link.
bread has
May.
taken us from ancient
May, come get you
civilizations
whore
to
of a
modern day,
man.
unveiling the
France,
profound
right?
impact of this humble staple on
cheese.
human
I'm pretty
culture,
sure you can pay extra
nutrition,
for
and
that in
spirituality.
France.
Bread has shaped
Oh.
our lives in countless ways. As you savor a freshly baked loaf or embark on your own bread.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's confetti. Oh, hello. You're the one on the right.
Yeah. That
Confetti,
whole,
think about it. What you're doing on camera.
that whole fucking
Just
thing is about to
the whole
disappear.
dang thing.
Y'all want to see a magic trick? That whole fucking thing's about to disappear down my throat.
Like a
Confetti's about to show how she got Mr. Clown.
Oh.
I love it. Everybody was immediately like, ah, yeah, Confetti's the whore on the right.
Also, totally off topic, but the dead-eyed stare from this woman in the middle.
I was gonna say that's you, Nightbug.
That woman,
Man on the side is so intense looking at the other one.
that woman broke that
Fully
baguette
that
in
bread was
half,
him.
imagining her ex's penis.
I was gonna say it's fine, but yeah.
And the
yeah.
guy on the left?
It's just me enjoying bread
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
no,
normal
he's
man.
the only one who's like a normal dude here. Although to
looks
be
a bit
fair, he
sad.
is also like, just like gonna go for that whole loaf right from the end.
Yes, but notice that he's biting it from the side, not trying to take the entire thing in one go.
Because he's not nearly as skilled as me.
Yeah,
He
he's
knows
not
he can't handle
powerful.
it.
He has a gag reflex, unlike her.
And making
You have to
adventures.
work hard to
Remember
destroy
the-
that
Oh
gag reflex.
my!
What the? That look just keeps getting worse. He's going full Cro-Magnon. Look at that look.
It has the power to nourish not just our bodies, but also our souls.
Oh, that's a good
while bringing
croissant.
joy to our lives.
Croissant.
And with that being said, that wraps up today's video.
Y'all really out here thinking I can just make a croissant? Hello?
Yeah, I believe in you.
Bread?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were skilled, and I believed in you because you're my friend, and I support you in your endeavors.
Don't you fucking gaslight me.
I'm not gaslighting you. That's actually the truth.
Gaslighting your support.
Don't you fucking emotionally manipulate confetti?
No, that's what I am doing. It's not gaslighting. I do believe in her.
Yeah.
Where are those
This could
tomatoes
be a
going?
focaccia.
Ricotta?
If
Me
you
when
really love
I-
it, you can make a croissant.
Oh, yes. Inclusions.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, you dirty whore.
More cheese. More cheese.
Oh.
Butter. More
Potato,
butter.
more cheese.
Oh.
Also,
What are your-
the
what would
Up
you
music
put in
just makes me
focaccia?
sad. If I'm being honest with you, I've never even watched
Yeah.
Up, but it still makes me sad.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you put in a focaccia? What would you put in-
Marinara, mozzarella.
Oh, confetti.
Yeah.
Look up lava bread.
Lava bread? Okay.
The bread.
Can we talk about the best bread recipe though?
What's that?
Bread
What?
pudding.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Ooh.
Bread pudding.
Love
Y'all-
a bread pudding.
Y'all gotta stop baking with lava.
No.
No. Fucking try me, bitch.
Trains.
It's
I'm
dangerous.
gonna. Okay, all right. This is what I'm doing. This is what.
here.
Confetti.
What?
From now on, you're using my account. You're using my YouTube account for when we're doing this.
No.
I paid for YouTube Red. We're using it.
No.
Of
I
Lurgavat in
don't think that
Iceland,
5
where out
seconds
of the
worth
volcanic
commercial,
muddy
and then we
ground
can
comes
make fun
the
of
most
it.
pristine rye bread.
Pristine
Everywhere
rye
you look in Iceland,
bread.
there seems to be something
Okay, it
bubbling,
does look
whether it's a
very nice.
geyser, a lagoon, and the geothermal
not
bakery
how
here
you
is no
fly.
different. But
Lagoon.
how do they cook the bread here without an oven? Let's go find out. In Iceland,
I don't know if I like this music choice.
Dun, 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 dun. Somebody's about to go in the bread, in
I
the
would watch
bread.
the Great Big Story one. This
What?
one,
Like
the
some-
music's a bit weird.
Does
Uh-huh.
someone fall into the lava or something when
I
we
can
get to the
only
dramatic bit?
assume that's exactly what's gonna happen.
we met with
Siggy.
Siggy Ron Hilmarsson.
In order to make the bread, we have to sacrifice someone to the great god.
Confetti, you're the first one.
No.
Sometimes you just have to, you know, there has to be a sacrifice to keep the lava going.
Please just use uBlock Origin. I'm begging you. YouTube won't let me.
Yeah, YouTube's been putting a lot of time and effort into getting around.
Yeah,
advertisers.
like I mean,
use
I could,
uBlock.
I could
I
try
use
it.
Uber Origin and I haven't had any problems lately.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
European.
One second.
Excuse me.
One
How dare you
second.
slander me?
I'm not slandering you.
I mean, it's not slander if it's the truth.
No, it is European, you know.
Are we
It's
literally
also
watching you
French and
download
Italians.
uBlock
You're not
Origin rather
watching
than
Oh.
shit.
commercial?
Are we sponsored? Oh, this is awesome. We're sponsored by uBlock Origin.
Hello, go ahead and download uBlock Origin today for all your YouTube viewing needs. Are you tired of those pesky ads? Do you want to give a middle finger to the man? Go ahead and download uBlock Origin today for only the price of free $95.
And this is when
It's free.
Confetti gets banned off of Twitch for fake advertising or some shit. I don't know what Twitch will ban you for.
Twitch
Also
will.
use Firefox.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
You're
You
welcome.
should
Can
use
you-
Firefox, though.
I'm not saying that they're troll as well,
Let's
specifically.
talk about something else while Confetti downloads.
Also, can we talk about
program.
how Google owns Google Chrome, but still allows things like uBlock Origin on Google Chrome, even though they're fighting a war against things like uBlock Origin?
Which is a bit
We're in the
weird.
hot spring town.
Oh my
it
God,
looks
it
like they're
worked.
playing both sides against the middle.
Oh my god, it worked.
Wow, that was actually really fast.
Well, why wouldn't it have been?
Oh, cool.
It's an ad blocker, Ray. It's a really nice, it's a really comprehensive ad blocker for YouTube.
The flour,
Most of the
2
time.
cups of sugar,
Unless
YouTube
4
updates
teaspoons
themselves
of baking
recently.
powder, and 1 teaspoon of
I hope
salt.
you're all paying attention
So
because
why did he-
you're all going to have to bake this. This is now a baking show. I
Wait, I don't
expect you.
have lava near me.
Too bad. You're gonna have to get lava. Maybe you should have thought of
I don't-
that before you got here and signed up for the baking competition.
There was a wait. I didn't sign shit.
Well,
How
yes,
did
yes, you did when you signed your contract.
It's a blood contract.
That
Remember
was
when
like
we
2
stabbed our
years
hand?
ago.
Remember when we stabbed our hand and placed it on the plate?
So,
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
get to your stations, all of you. I expect you to remember this recipe.
Use
I
rye
signed mine in
Where
spaghetti sauce. It
rye
doesn't count.
has been used in Iceland for
It's like blood.
decades.
But is that that
It's,
is your blood?
Something that
I don't have it,
originally
so.
came from Denmark to Iceland.
Darn.
And
Thought
then
I
we
had you
add
there.
milk to this.
That's cow's milk.
Yeah, cow's milk. Yeah. The milk is from the area,
100
from the
C,
cows
I
in the
thought.
area, and there is a
That seems
company
really
in
high.
Selfoss about 25
That is
minutes
hot.
away from here that
guess that's
produces
big
it.
And you get this
So
fresh
it's-
every day.
Yeah.
Because 40
So it's a
is,
really a
like,
local
oof,
thing.
that's
The butter
odd
we
for
use
humans.
comes from the same company, same cows.
That's like Florida heat.
So what's the art to making this then? To stirring this up?
Yeah, just
Um,
put love in it.
and fit.
This is your family recipe.
Yeah,
I don't
this is
have
the
any
same
of that.
recipe my
Well, you're gonna have to
grandmother
get.
Love
You can
Ready
use
Fit.
store-bought
Very
love
easy.
then.
If you go around the country, this is done in a few places. Some people
Sorry, I
use
just imagine
honey
Uni
or
like
syrup instead of
calling a hooker or something. Like,
this is
hey,
really-
Whoa!
no,
just
I need you
simply
to come help me
honoring
bake
that
this
tradition.
bread. It's
So
store
how do you
bought.
know when this is done then?
It's
May,
supposed
come
to
get your
look
man.
to be
Lost.
more or less
Love.
like this. So I think we have a really good dough here.
Negotiable
When the
affection,
dough is
at
ready,
least. That's
he
gotta
pours
be
it in a
something.
tin
It's not
lined
big
with
at the heat
butter.
from.
Do you have to use a special tin for this?
It needs to be strong because, as you can see on the lid here, it's been banked quite heavily with the shovel, you know, when we are digging it up. And the people use all kind of things to bake this bread here. You can even, there are some people that use empty Macintosh chocolate beer box, you know, for this. But this pot works
wow, they don't-
well for us.
Their sewing
Stainless
kits
steel.
aren't full of sewing kits, they're full of
The
bread.
dough is covered with a layer of
Fascinating.
baking paper, then
Impossible.
wrapped in film.
Do this here. Just one circle like this. And then we put
Won't the plastic melt?
Do you make this with your kids?
That's
then?
literally what I was about to say. Wouldn't that melt?
kids love this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kids
And how long
love
do
playing
you
with
bake this
lava.
I mean, can you
24
flame
hours.
them?
24
Lava.
hours. Wow.
I mean,
24
if I have
hours
the
in the
chance to
ground.
play with lava.
It's amazing if
Without, you know,
if you bake it
spontaneously igniting.
for shorter time, like 17, 18 hours. It usually
I
doesn't
don't
come
know
out
if
good.
if
you
bread's
bake it
worth
for too
waiting
long,
24 hours
25,
for.
6, 7, 8 hours.
That's
You just have to
starts
like
to,
do
you know,
one every
compress,
day.
so
Like yesterday,
24
you
is a
eat
magic.
the bread you made
So we're good
yesterday
to go.
while you're making
Huh.
today's bread.
You could just make it in
this
the
is our-
oven.
If you need a shovel, I don't
But
think
this
you're doing
is-
it right.
This is geothermal
Just
energy.
baking.
It's time to put our
But
bread
also,
in its
like,
oven,
if you make a
aka
whole
the
loaf,
hot springs of the lake
You
here
don't need
in
to make one every
Lowcarton.
day. Unless
The
you're
sun-
eating a whole loaf every day.
Hello, Mr. Clown. How are you doing?
Doing good. Would you like some chips?
No, thank you.
But they're Doritos.
I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Give me
Bye.
the Dorito.
I'll take
So the
some.
lake can host from 10
You don't
to
get
15
any.
tins of bread.
Doritos.
I've been a
Either
good.
make a
Doritos count as
completely new
bread?
whole or reuse
No.
one from the day before.
Why not?
Technically, yes,
to
because they're made of tortillas.
Pile, make a good pile on top of it.
I kind of want to lay on the beach.
Isolation, you know.
It's as
You
wrong as
don't.
I do.
It's lava, don't.
No, it's just hot
Why do you
sand.
pat it down like that?
It'd be like a sauna.
To make it more beautiful.
Sauna beach.
I love that like all of her questions
Yeah.
have just been like, is there a reason that you do this? And he's just like, I just want to do it. I just want to do it this way.
Just for funsies.
You gotta
Yeah,
love
they
what you're
broke
doing,
the
right?
fix it.
Hmm?
Gotta love what you're doing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Gamers. Oh, it's skunky.
Voila. And we
They're
always
baking bread
mark
in
the
like
holes with
hot
a
sand. skunky,
stone like
in
this, so
Iceland.
the other locals know that we are baking.
Yeah.
No matter how the weather is, the recipe is always the same.
Soot!
When we have a lot
Stop!
of rain and
But thank you.
snow melting from the
Oh my
mountains,
God,
you.
Soot.
this
Why are you
lake
like
can
this?
rise up to meter and a half.
Look,
Danger, no
this is very
trespassing.
I gotta be nice
We'll all be
sometimes.
underwater.
Oh, right.
So, few times our breads have basically drowned.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's like, it's over there.
No, no.
Yeah.
And I mean, guessing that's not good to eat then. You
Nah,
just start
nah.
again. Yeah.
More like a bread soup or
Yeah.
something.
This
Bread
one's been in
soup.
for 24 hours.
Yeah. And you can see there's a lot of energy going on here.
Oh, wow.
You maybe didn't use
Wow,
enough
that
plastic
is-
wrap,
how hot
wrap
is
there,
that?
Ray.
It's about boiling temperature actually.
Wow.
And you boiled that for 24 hours.
Yeah, and you don't want to lay on that, Fetty.
Yeah.
I kind of want to lay on it.
Maybe not. I'm sure they have other beaches that are
That's
less
why
like
it's called lava
literally
bread then.
boily.
Huh.
That's the reason for lava bread.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just put me right in there.
I'm gonna take most of the sand
It's gonna melt
away
your
from it,
hair.
and then we open it up.
Get his
Just to-
hands must be like oven mitts.
Let the
Just grabbed it.
air come in.
Grabbed the metal pot without flinching.
He's just built different.
That's good.
It's just Icelanders.
Yeah, it's just Icelanders.
Probably, yeah.
It's looking very promising.
I mean,
really?
yeah.
I like how
You
the
wanna do
country
it?
called Iceland is
Yeah.
volcanic.
Sounds good.
and the one called Greenland is covered in ice.
Right.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
They play the open
My
god.
bread children.
Yes. Are we
She's
gonna
got someone
try
else's
this
bread. I know.
inside. I'm gonna cut it into
No, she
slices
got another loaf that he
and serve
dug.
it with,
He buried the
smoked
other
trout
day.
from the lake.
I-
But it also
Yeah.
tastes really good with boiled eggs.
Oh, hey, your
Hot spring
favorite.
boiled eggs.
Egg.
So we're gonna.
Up, another shovel.
Egg.
This man's like main tool.
One cracked open a little bit. Oh.
You crack
I mean,
it
this
up.
is Japanese style eggs essentially right
That is
now.
the most novel way
Yeah.
I've ever seen anyone cook an egg.
I
And
mean,
we
if you
leave them
live
here
next
for
to a volcanic
30
area,
minutes.
might as well, I guess, utilize.
I mean, look at that.
Multitask.
I
I'm
would.
sorry, you're gonna put
That
your
is
eggs in
incredible.
boiling
Yeah.
water for 30 minutes?
It's such a delicate process
Yeah.
with such a big space. Just like,
Yeah. Yeah, but this.
it's so delicate.
Yeah.
I love it.
If you touch
Wow.
the sand,
Can I touch?
but if you feel how hot it is.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's also fun to touch the leg.
Oh. Wow. And people just swim in
Toasty?
here every morning.
Nah, not every morning. If you, it's, you want to be swimming out there where the water is colder.
Yeah.
Here is hot spring water coming out.
Oh, of course.
Yes, I want to
So,
be
but
there.
still, also,
No.
if you look closely in
Like,
the
turn
water,
me into the soup.
can you see the fish over there?
Let
the
me
little
be the
fish?
soup.
This fish is the only fish in the world that has a hot tub, you know.
Yeah.
Primordial soup.
And okay.
Cooking
Okay.
some
I
pita
think we're just
bread.
about
Ah,
done.
Skunky understood the assignment. Yeah, baby. Put
So
me
it's
in the
actually
soup.
quite a dangerous
Put me in the
area
soup.
then. I mean, I see you've got a danger
We
hot
can all
spring.
be soup.
Yeah, it's all, you know, quite warm.
The smell of that's amazing.
I mean, that
Yeah.
does look like
Yes.
bread.
In the shape of a pot.
Well, you
It's
know,
like
we can't
almost
have
like burnt
everything.
toffee kind of smell. It's really, really sweet. Yeah, yeah. So how
that a
can
good
you expect this to taste? What's the taste of this gonna be like?
Like its unique taste for
Taste.
itself. But a lot of our
That looks like a cake.
visitors from other countries
I got, yeah, it looks
say
chocolate.
it reminds them of like
Chocolate
a
It looks
gingerbread.
like gingerbreadish.
Really nice texture. It's
Oh, look
It's
how
quite
fucking dense
like
that is.
like a heavy bread,
Yeah.
and because it just came from the spring, they're quite warm.
What's the most traditional way to serve this bread?
Exactly like we're doing right now. And you can see how the butter starts to melt right away, you know?
How
Oh.
old is this recipe? How traditional is it?
Salmon.
I've been trying to track it down, and I'm in very late 1800, early 1900, somewhere there. Okay, now we have the hot spring
I'm
egg
having
here.
flashbacks
Like,
to all of
My
the
mouth
eggshells.
is watering.
That is a
Yes.
perfect looking
All of
egg.
the eggshells
Design.
inside of Soot's
Do we-
keyboard.
Cheers, what do we
Cheers,
say?
yeah.
What's the
Good.
Icelandic
What the
term?
fuck?
Instead of cheers.
Yeah.
Skål.
Skål.
Yeah, skål.
Skål. Yeah.
Scout.
Go.
Scout.
Oh. Go.
Yep, that sounds about right.
It is really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Like gingerbread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I called it.
Yeah, well
A
done.
true Viking.
Don't worry about my
This is probably
eggshells.
the most wholesome.
What'd you say?
I said I called it about the gingerbread, and then I also said don't worry about my eggshells.
I do worry about your eggshells.
Well, you came from an egg, so
We
shut
all
up.
come from eggs.
Egg. I'm back.
How the U.S.
I'm
ruins
back.
bread.
Whoa. Welcome back.
There is.
How do you guys ruin bread? They're talking,
Uh,
they're talking
that
about
My
the
family
Santa
is
Claus
obsessed
episode.
with this bread.
Mostly my parents. Both
Oh,
my mom
ube?
and my dad always request that I make this bread, which you'll find in Filipino stores and bakeries.
Ube.
It's a sweet Filipino brioche bread with a heaping mound of sweet butter and salty cheese on top.
Yay.
This looks
It's
like
called
some Willy
ensaymada.
Wonka-ass
The bread
bread.
itself should be fluffy and super buttery.
Ensaymada.
Add the ube extract to add a bit of that flavor, but mostly it's just the color. This bread takes like 4 to 5 hours from start to finish, and that's if you don't chill the dough overnight. But I promise this is worth it when done
It's a
right.
snail.
You'll also typically see ensaymada shaped into individual pieces, but I wanted to turn this one into one big loaf because I was too lazy. So for the topping, don't
We're
freak out
echoing.
if you've never had sweet and cheese in a dessert before. I mean, there's cheesecake, but it's a creamy,
It's less
sweet, and
purple
salty
now.
combination. You know, like how salted caramel is sweet and salty. It's similar.
Betty, you're
when you
leaning
make this,
in.
it needs more cheese than you think. Pick
What?
a good salty one.
You're leaning
Here
in.
I
We can
used
hear
an
that.
aged
I'm not
Cheddar
leaning in
cheese.
anywhere.
And now we dig in. Too bad my parents
Hi,
aren't
Naomi.
here.
Welcome
My
to
family is
the
obsessed
bread.
with this bread. Mostly
Naomi,
my
hold on,
parents.
honey.
Both
Your
my
head's
mom's
being
and-
cut off by the video.
Hi,
Welcome,
Micah.
He's dead.
Naomi. Welcome in. Tell us what's your favorite.
Kind of bread.
Yeah.
Favorite kind of bread? Just plain bread?
Okay.
Just white bread.
Favorite type? No,
Would you happen
favorite
to
type
like
of plain bread.
Wonder bread?
I mean,
No.
I was wondering if you were talking about like if like say French toast counted, or if we were talking about just
No,
like
that's a
regular
thing you make
breads.
with bread.
Okay. Oh my gosh, what the heck was that? That was a little tumor thing.
This little bread pretends to be stupid because earlier the baker made a fresh batch of
What?
dough and put it in the oven. He took out the freshly
Oh
baked
God,
buns
this
and
AI
decided
video.
it was time to open the store. The little bread is excited to get picked, and when the first customer walks in, he competes with his friends to get picked first.
What is
Unfortunately, his friend Timothy gets picked instead.
Oh, bye,
but
Timothy.
He's happy for him. Suddenly, he sees the customer take a bite out of the bread right there. The bread's smile instantly drops, and he begins to panic. So when the next customer comes, he tries his best to seem as unappealing as possible. But the bakery is extremely popular because they sell Fortnite burgers, so he has to keep making faces to try and not get picked. At the end of the day, the bakery is closed, and he is the only bread left on the shelf. The baker sees this, though, and gets a sussy smile. He decides to take matters
What
into his
the
own
fuck?
hands and slowly prepares to eat the bread.
Why are we-
After he eats it, the
What?
bread is confused because he is now turned into a ghost. He is happy because he can now leave
What the fuck is
bakery and
going
join
on?
his friend Timothy. So comment if the bread is
Drug
cute
did I
because
take before
this
I
little
jumped
bread.
in?
Man, AI bread videos are getting wild as
Oh
fuck, huh?
my god.
I came in with my own homemade soda to take a drink, and this is the first crap I see.
Yeah,
You
pretty
drove
much.
all the way just to get here? That's the thing that I give to you.
As for plain bread, I guess the Cheesecake Factory bread. How about that?
Oh, go back up, go back up.
What?
The Irish soda bread 1909. I love this guy. He's my favorite food video guy.
Irish
Oh.
soda bread from
The energetic
1909.
cooking
So you want
point.
bread and you want it now.
Oh, I love him.
This is the loaf for you.
He's-
We start with 4 cups of flour.
he's
in a
okay.
sifter.
His videos
Come on,
before.
Frank, you lazy fish.
Okay, he's amazing.
Hey, look,
A
I
heaping
just.
teaspoon of baking soda.
have-
Soda, you
I can only
remain.
handle so much
Add a teaspoon
energy.
of salt. Yes, this is a sifter. This
Yeah,
is a sieve.
I don't think I
and
could live
am
with this
pedantic.
guy, but watching
Next
the
in,
video
2
now and
cups
then
of
is funny.
buttermilk. Now, if you don't have buttermilk, you could always go to the
To
store.
be fair,
and
his
tell the
longer
store where
videos are
the
much
cereal
more
is.
chill.
Respect the Irish.
Look, I can't even like judge the guy. I understand that he's putting on an act to like draw attention to him because fucking attention spans are so small these days, and he has to be like really eye-catching on TikTok. It's just I can only handle so much energy at once.
We'll do just one video.
Okay.
Just one video.
We use our hands. Don't worry, my hands are the only touch I know. Come on, flour. Then we bless the loaf. What do you mean?
Damn.
Sneeze? We just cut it. Now into a hot oven for 45 to 55
He's like
minutes
Soot,
at
for real,
400
for
degrees
real.
Fahrenheit.
For real?
Now we let it cool. If you don't have my cookbook, you could always use a cooling rack.
I don't have that kind of energy.
No, that wasn't what it was.
But you do only know your touch.
Now that's just a plain good loaf. Wait up, Frank! Come on! Irish
died
soda
tonight.
bread from
You dumb.
This
Oh,
is-
promise?
I think the best way to describe that guy
I'm gonna
is
peel you.
tasting
Oh.
history on crack.
Yes, there you go.
I have multiple times forgotten his name and been like, oh yeah, the energetic cooking point, and people have been like, yeah, that guy.
God, I
What are
wish.
you doing?
God, I wish that were me though.
The energetic cooking twig?
No,
the bread.
Yeah, God, I wish that were me. Just
You want to get floured?
no, I want to just get like thrown into a machine and yeah, fucking kill me.
Wriggled around, put a little hat on you.
Yeah, sure.
For 20 cents a day, we can make it happen.
Ooh.
Oh, that was noisy.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
Get some butter ASMR here.
Is that like
You're not allowed to yell at me or so anymore.
Are you allowed to what?
Oh, was that like matcha cream they were putting on the bun?
They said you're not allowed to yell at me or Charlotte anymore.
Look, I'm not gonna hear this from the nasty crew, which is what I called you the other night and in the call, by the way. I'm like, yeah, you know, Soot and Charl, they're part of the nasty crew.
That's
us. Yeah,
Nasty crew.
Yeah.
You're so nasty.
You?
I mean, I'm also
I'm
part of the.
never
You have to understand. There's a vibe. There's a vibe
I'm
between.
innocent.
No, you're
There's
not.
a nasty vibe.
There's a nasty vibe. There's a friendly nasty vibe between me and these two schmucks.
Fair enough.
Like, look at me.
I'm talking
Do
to
I
you.
look nasty?
Yeah.
No.
You
I'm
call me.
high.
You call me the C word affectionately.
I'll probably call you a motherfucker more than I ever called you a cunt, to be honest, though.
You
Can you say that on Twitch?
You were gonna
I mean,
go
C
there.
word is a clown, you bitch.
Yeah, as soon as Confetti said the C word, I was like, nah, it's just gonna make him say it.
Yeah, same. I was also tempted to say it, to be quite frank, since I do the same affectionately.
I think we're so far into the stream at this point, it doesn't matter. I mean, we are marked as mature for harsh language.
Yeah.
I love this chat.
I've seen other people do it.
I mean, if we were in like Australia or the UK, I think we'd be more fine.
It might be.
Well, let's relocate.
Everyone pretend to be an Australian.
Crikey.
I might get flagged on YouTube though, but yeah, fuck, it's worth it.
Just take that one point and censor it.
Yeah.
That's too much work.
Just one
Just
bleep
censor
is too
with
much
this.
work?
Cupcake.
Did you say you were gonna put more time on like editing videos?
Not these ones. Not these ones at all.
We're gonna change that for you, don't worry, baby.
I will have to cut out the
I'm
part
just
where I
gonna say
wasn't.
a lot more until you start censoring me.
Jesus, why are you doing this to me?
Next time, just like your next outfit, just have that word on it.
Yeah.
To test you.
Just
Look, you started this. You brought it up.
It's fair. That's very fair. But yes, welcome to.
Why'd you do this to me? Sorry.
Customers line up every day to buy bread. Was that
I
beans
wanna
on
see that bread that
toast?
wiggles, jiggles.
Yes.
By the
that's
way,
how
every
instance
video
of
we've watched, if you look carefully in the background, you would see confetti in each one of these bakeries.
Not making croissants.
Ryan's hotter in every single one.
It's
like,
a.
where's Waldo?
Yeah, it's like a real crossover between Where's Waldo and Herobrine. I'm haunting every bakery all the time. Bakers tell horror stories about me, about how I just randomly appear behind them.
She's the reason there's a baker's dozen.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
One to sacrifice.
Give me the bread and no one gets hurt.
You ever order a baker's dozen and only get 12? That's because confetti took one of them.
Oh yeah, pour the sugar in.
Oh, some sugar in me.
Rapier. Is that the kink?
Ah yes, that sounds just like that looks like the right amount of butter in that little container over there.
Yeah, I've seen enough Hollow Bean to know where this is going.
That's yeast?
That's yeast.
Huh.
That's yeast.
Why did it look like a butter packet?
Thank you.
Because it was a lot of yeast.
And why is the butter in the tub that you have to scrape out with a knife?
This is coming from the guy who lives in the country with bags of milk.
Yeah.
To be fair, they've discontinued that.
Oh, no.
Our yeast usually comes in tiny little bags, so why not take
I think they decided that the bags were environmentally unfriendly.
Yeah.
What?
Kind of the problem is gills to sea turtles.
Yeah.
You ever?
Especially sea turtles like this.
Here's a question. You ever see one of those big bowls full of eggs and just think to yourself, damn, I want to put my hand in there?
I want to put my face in there and slop.
What is wrong with you?
I kind of want to sweat a little bit too.
Well,
yeah, I knew it.
Okay, let's be fair, okay? Charles is a shark.
Yeah.
And sharks are known to enjoy egg soup of their brethren before being born.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm only following my, you know.
Instincts.
Brother, ugh.
That is an excellent.
Brother, ugh!
In fact, hold on. I think I have it on Discord. The news. Where is it? Yes. Ugh. Lexus, hello. How are you, hon?
That was barely a sentence.
No.
It was at least 2 sentences.
I was thinking that puberty.
What's with the close up on the water?
A lot of cannibalism in the day.
Squidding.
Yeah.
Squidding.
I wish I was committing cannibalism in my day.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, we can change that. We can.
Has anyone here had squidding?
No, but I want to.
For a second there, I thought you were gonna say, "Has anybody here done cannibalism before?"
I have.
And I was like, "Sir, that is not a
Recreationally.
question you ask on the first date."
It's not a question you ask where the FBI can record you either.
I mean, I'll say right for them.
Look, we're all
We
on
know
the
you
FBI
do.
block
You're a
right now.
catfish.
Technically, cannibalism is the only type of eating that can consent.
You know, he's not wrong.
More food at once.
She's sitting right next to me and talking about wanting to swim in the egg. What is... I mean, okay, hold on. I also said I want to put my whole hand in there.
I misread that for a second.
I also misread it.
Ollie.
Dough masturbation.
Oh.
Pipe tree.
The dough is rising, if you understand what I mean.
Hey, look, it's the 3-color. Never mind.
Also, yay, hype train! Woo, let's go! And yes, Lexus is Gibby's sister, but I mean, I can't judge your sister at all because I was also talking about how I want to put my hand in the egg.
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 Egg. Uni, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Soot, thank you for the gifted sub.
We need one more for level 2. One more. Come on, everybody. One more for level 2, everybody. We get one more gifted sub, or at least 100 beds, 100 beds.
Slap the
I
dough.
want to wait until like it's 10 seconds left.
Oh.
Just to let her have hope.
I got that symbiote.
Alistair, is that you?
If you donate, Confetti will stick her whole face into a bowl of eggs.
Hold on.
Why would you promise that?
Gibby, thank you so much for
Alright, now Confetti will be donating and gifting herself a whole bowl of eggs to put her face in.
Oh no. Okay. Well, I mean, I kind of have to now. Shit.
Well, you don't, but you could be Confetti the liar.
I could be Confetti the liar.
Spaghetti
Ooh.
25 gifted subs and she'll do it for real.
Hold on. Hold on. You gotta stop promising shit. Just because you were desperate enough to whore yourself out and put your whole fist in a jar of Nutella doesn't mean I am.
First of all, I did it for the content. Second of all...
And what great
Second of all,
content it was.
I'd do it again.
Best 50 bucks I ever spent. Best 50 bucks I ever spent. Was it worth it smelling like hazelnut for a week though?
Actually, it was great. I loved it.
Hazelnut's not a bad smell.
It legitimately wasn't a bad thing. It only came to good things.
I
It's
hate how
actually it's your new skin treatment now.
I hate
Yeah,
how
my hand
uncentered
felt like
that
a
is.
baby, newborn baby, like for a week, and also like I smelled delicious.
That must, that really tells you how oily that stuff is. Huh?
Big
Yeah.
black balls.
Betty!
But I'm not gonna
Are they just
taste
gonna
You
shade.
like some
this
nice
whole
big
thing
black
in-
balls,
never mind.
confetti?
Never mind.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that makes sense. There would be
Oh, yeah,
like
we gotta stuff them black balls.
Oh my gosh.
they would be cream filled.
Look, yeah, look. Come on, look what they're doing.
They knew what they're doing.
I'll be
They
honest, I thought they were
knew.
gonna bake the whole thing into like a giant loaf of bread and then cut off each little
Oh.
orb.
Little orb.
Yeah.
this thing might just be the most unhinged episode we've ever done.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
I can
really
make it
all
orange
in
if you want.
on the nasty this time.
I'm a little
Bread
bit
just brings
worried about how
balance,
you
I
could
guess.
possibly make it more unhinged, Naomi.
I did say that
We
I'm
want to
here
talk
behind a
about
loaf
the
of bread,
legal
so.
status of bread.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do we want to talk about the legal status of bread?
There's legal statuses for bread?
Fuck yeah, I want to
Yeah,
talk
we
about
talked
that.
about that earlier.
Oh, did we?
Oh, did you?
Was I
Talk
gone?
about how Subway bread in Europe counts as a cake because it's so
Okay.
sugary.
That's
count?
part of the legal stuff, yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
now each bread ball.
Oh. Pubic hair.
it's a little hat. No, it's a little hat. Look.
It's
They're
protection.
all from the rice fields.
They're gonna roll.
Protection!
They're gonna roll it down like.
Yeah, we don't want to get the sourdough pregnant.
Oh, do
Honestly, it's like a sea urchin when you give them a little hat.
Alright, quit bringing your breeding fetish into this, Charles.
You know, I didn't say anything about that fetish, but
How long have they been just leaving this stuff in these like shelves to rise?
Okay, that looks like a cheeseburger. A little bit.
It looks like a donut with a yarmulke on it.
Small.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Please don't.
What kind of
just-
bread do you have, Night Bug?
Charcoal ones.
I want to ride the oven ride.
The ones that make medication not work no more.
That oven is wild.
The ones that make my breeding kink walk.
Okay, what?
You go. You go. Just go. Away.
It clearly just need to have you guys on for an actual just chatting stream. I've thought about doing it, just going through my Tumblr and doing a just chatting stream.
Do you want to get banned?
Yeah, kinda. Kill me now.
Late night just chatting stream.
In fact,
Yeah,
after
that
this
sounds
episode, you know what? Actually, that's what's gonna happen after this episode of Too Many Cooks. I'm just gonna come back on and we're just gonna go through my Tumblr together.
I like how these look like they have chocolate chip cookies on top now.
A little bit, yeah.
I want a bite.
No, Charles. No.
Charles, be careful. The cream's gonna spurt out.
All over your face again.
That's how it should be.
Oh my. I don't think we've really talked about bread. We've just watched videos of bread and made sex jokes this entire episode.
You don't waste a drop of that cream.
Hey,
I mean, we did talk about our favorite kinds of bread.
Yeah,
right
we
at
did.
the beginning.
Mention what kind of bread. Okay.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you got me there.
Yeah, you can have the bedroom bread or the kitchen bread.
Well, hello.
The kitchen bread, please.
Or we can talk about money too.
Cheese powder.
Oh, those look good.
What is bedroom
Wow,
bread?
nacho cheese powder.
Hey, I brought up vaginal yeast bread and I got scoffed away.
As you should.
Gross.
As you should be. I love the little lizard faces like going ap on the hype train.
Oh, dang it, I was gonna... No, I missed my... well.
Be well.
I was gonna do a stub at like 10 seconds just to really extend the hype train, and I got so distracted by looking at bread.
Well, in an hour you could donate 5 subs and start your own type train.
I don't know that we'll still be streaming in an hour, but yeah, maybe.
Oh,
I would like
how
to be
long is this
asleep in an
This
hour.
is nearly 30 minutes actually. Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't know what you were doing here, but
should
I
have
was like,
known
whatever.
better. I should have known better.
It's like, are we just gonna mock this bread the whole time? And
I
stay,
mean,
like,
we
really
might
explicit
have.
about it, or
The thing.
Yeah.
Look, you need to understand. I have failed once again to write a script. This is just where we are.
Oh,
So-
wow, we can see what Confetti watches in her own time. She watches a bunch of King of the Hill videos.
It's true, I do.
And I mean, as you should.
As I should.
Hey, there's the boy! Look at him, he's in the bottom right-hand corner.
There's a boy?
No.
The boy, the affectionate baking twink.
Oh, no.
But yeah.
Buckle?
To the left of him.
Get out of my YouTube, all of you.
Wait, have you seen him dance?
I mean, you could just stop streaming your YouTube to us. There you go.
All right. Are there any facts about bread? Are there any facts about bread that people would like to talk about?
Yeah, Charles likes to be.
Okay, I meant like actual food.
The edible kind of bread.
Yeah, the edible kind of bread.
I mean, that's how far do you want to push it?
Oh my gosh, right.
The edible kind of bread.
Do you regret coming
I
in
mean,
here yet,
technically that
Naomi?
is edible. Do I regret? I don't know.
Not
Do I
yet.
regret?
Get
I didn't have
weird.
anything better to do tonight.
As a general statement, yes, I regret.
I mean, I suppose.
I can get some bread back stuff if you want.
Well, we've done a couple of bread facts.
We've done one bread fact.
All right, what's another bread fact?
Gluten-free does not mean healthier.
Yes,
bread
that is very
slaps. Bread slaps all the asses. Too much
Including-
yeast makes you die from yeast explosion? What?
What is yeast
That was a
explosion?
question.
Like a whale. Oh.
Like it yeasts up your internals? Oh.
I mean, it is a
grody.
mold.
Yeah,
Does mold make you explode?
I get it. I mean, I think it does other things to you first, but maybe.
Let's see, what does too much yeast do? I'm looking this up now.
Thank you.
Yeast.
There is technically no daily limit for bread. You can eat as much as you want.
Oh.
Really? I don't believe
Isn't
that.
Isn't it crazy?
I mean,
that
like,
we once considered-
dietary-wise, like, you get fat off of it, but technically, like, health-wise, there's no limit for it.
I feel
I
like
mean,
you'll also
technically
shit
there's
a
no
lot.
daily limit for water either, and you can still
I'm already
die of
doing that, so.
Okay, so I'm looking it up here. Apparently, a lot of
You
bloating
shit from everything.
is what a lot too much yeast causes. A lot of bloating.
Oh, okay, there you go.
So,
The
like,
Great
what it
Fire
does-
of
what it
London
does
was
to
actually
bread.
started in a bakery.
Enough bloating and it's an explosion.
I can't believe bread caused the Great Fire of London.
Yeah.
I mean, bread is tangentially related to the Great Molasses Flood.
Actually,
Oh my God, I
Confetti
forgot
was
about
the
that.
one who started the Great Fire of London.
Not causing
Little
it.
did-
I guess it did, so. There we go.
I mean, it only makes sense. Confetti used to work in a bakery. A bakery started the Great Fire of London.
Oh.
You do the math.
Yeah, okay. It's totally my fault. All right. Well, we've gone off the rails. Does anybody? Yes.
Talking about bread
I
still,
know the
kinda.
one.
Yeah.
The dancing plague was caused by bread.
Really?
I thought it was caused by mold.
Yes, ergot,
bread?
which was in the bread.
Oh, mold bread. Okay.
Yes.
A high enough concentration of flour in the air can lead to explosions.
Mhm.
Ooh, yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
That led to Mythbusters losing an eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Adam Savage.
There you go.
Yeah. These are some facts. We came up with them. We pulled them out of our asses because it was too dang horny in here.
It's only gonna
Okay.
be hornier tomorrow.
At what point do we consider it to no longer be bread and become cake?
When I think it's a matter of density and sugar.
Because you have some like milk breads and cream breads that are extremely dense and have high sugar.
Can I really quick? You know what? Actually, I'll save that for later after we leave the stream, and go home and leave the studio. I mean, but I do have to apologize to the studio audience. I have been currently moving, so I'm moving in. So
No
I've been
apologies.
bad with my scripts.
No regrets.
Honestly, this has been hilarious.
This has been.
I don't.
This is bad. This is bad.
I mean, yeah, but like it's
And
always
you
bad
want us
when you
back?
get this many people in a voice chat.
And I completely forgot. I actually made some bread not too long ago.
How'd it turn out?
It turned out rock hard.
Oh, just like.
Oh, you?
Well,
No?
let me just post it, and you'll see why it turned out rock hard in just a
Girl,
moment.
I swear to
Was it
God.
hardtack?
Did you not use like yeast or something?
If I find out that you're the one Reddit poster who's like, I tried to make bread, what did I do wrong? And the comment beneath is like, literally fucking everything.
No, I've done a lot of different bread recipes. Like I've made like mushroom bread. I've made like a cinnamon roll bread.
Oh yeah, that shit.
That looks.
Uh,
I mean, that looks like it could be kind of a flat, non-shaped.
I've made flatbread. No, this is hardtack.
Oh well, it's supposed to
That's
be.
why
like
it's
that.
rock hard.
If it helps, we have an expert here in that. Yeah, okay, never mind. Okay.
We have an expert in
My
hardtack.
whole life.
So, Naomi,
Yeah.
how long? You say you made hardtack. How long is it gonna keep for? You think?
Forever.
Well, I think I'm gonna plan on eating it in my 50s. It'll probably last until then, at least.
So a while.
Do you have a barrel to keep it in?
Got a bale of rice you can put it in.
to dry it out more.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a barrel.
Are you gonna can it?
I could maybe use my Epi laundry hamper.
Hamper?
Empty laundry.
We don't even have bullet points.
I failed to make the bullet points. I will say, I have a plan.
Oh no.
Chat.
Okay.
There was a plan.
Chat, I have a plan.
Oh no.
Huh?
Next
To fire
year.
us all of it out of a cannon or something.
No, that's not my plan. Let me tell you my plan. So the plan, I'm in the works to improve the show for next year.
Congrats.
Uh-huh.
Which means, but in order to improve the show, I am going to cut it in half. So instead of doing 12 episodes, 1 episode each month, the plan is to do 6 episodes. So like 1 episode like every 2 months.
Bi-monthly.
Yeah, bi-monthly.
Bi-monthly could also mean twice a month.
Oh.
Gotta be bi-weekly.
But
That'd be twice a week.
English language is so weird.
you see this whole background and everything. You see where I'm looking to upgrade us to a better studio. I'm
We'll
looking.
let the property manager see.
Skylights?
Huh?
More skylights?
Maybe more
And a storm.
skylights. Maybe some real windows. In fact,
Some actual vents as well.
yeah, some actual vents.
I request
I mean, I
vents for
hope
my
that's a real
spaghetti
window.
clone.
It's what's keeping the bread from creeping on us.
What
No,
for your meatloaves?
that's a painting.
Meatballs?
Oh, bread.
But
It's actually kind of like one of those Dark Souls Elden Ring paintings where you
Oh,
can kind of
no.
walk inside of them.
yeah, no. The idea is that better backgrounds, and hopefully a studio
Better
that
people, Papa John's.
more. Somebody kill that raccoon. More variety in the studios. Like have a studio with multiple rooms and sets. That's
Oh, that'd be fun.
right. That's the idea.
Don't
So
overwork yourself though.
Yeah.
that's the thing. I think that once a certain part of the year rolls around, you guys are gonna stop seeing me.
Oh, that's totally valid.
Do we want to talk about the personal project that me and you are working on yet, or no?
Oh.
Or did you?
I certainly don't mind coming out of the woodwork with that.
Oh.
All right.
Are
I'll let
we
you.
talking about like how many people are you doing personal projects with?
Well,
far
we
too
have
many.
We have 2 personal projects, but this is one that's related to the thing that we're currently doing.
So
Your own
I
cookbook.
just shared some breads, by the way, that I made.
Thank you.
They look really nice.
And I completely forgot. I haven't made it in so long. The honey lavender bread.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
The bread in the bottom left looks like a kolache.
Yeah, that's a cinnamon swirl bread there.
Oh, that sounds so good.
So in terms of in personal projects, updating the studio, getting us a bigger studio to work in, definitely that one. Also, I'd like to redo the theme song if possible, but we'll see how that goes.
You gonna go a metal version of it?
I actually considered it.
I actually know some people that could make some pretty good music if you want me to send you their links.
Yeah, maybe. I'll see what their rates are to redo a cover of Too Many Cooks. But other than that, I was also hoping to next year possibly organize a week-long clown event for charity.
Clownington.
Yeah. Like different events on different days for the clown community to kind of come together because they're a bunch of introverts that don't talk to one another.
Maybe something like clowning on cancer.
Yeah, kinda like that.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Also, I'm making fun of them a little, but they're all wonderful people. They are just all introverts.
Aren't we all?
What are you talking about? So there's not a good person in the clown community.
Oh yeah, they're all terrible. What are you talking about? As for
especially that Confetti fellow.
Wretched.
Wretched. As for Uni and myself, we are planning to play Cyberpunk.
Ooh.
We're waiting to do that though. I'm doing my best.
I meant the other project.
Yeah, the other project. The other project is, and I can't believe this. This is such. We're so white bread for this.
What is it?
It's a podcast.
Okay.
Podcast.
How is that substantively different than what we're doing right now?
True.
Because we talk about food on this one.
Again, how is that substantively different than what we're doing right now?
It's just different. You have to understand. It's just different.
It's just different.
Okay.
You have to draw us for it.
Also, if you tell me that this is a podcast, I'm going to cry.
It's
a stream.
Technically not a podcast because it's not on any podcast network. So.
Exactly. There we go.
That's
Uni, what are we talking about on our podcast?
So it's going to be a general entertainment type of podcast. We're going to be talking about games, anime, entertainment, movies, anything that interests us at that time. Just going to keep it nice, low profile, minimal chaos.
So not this.
Minimal chaos.
So
I want out.
none of us are invited. Got it.
Controlled chaos.
Controlled chaos.
Oh, that would be
chaos control, if you will.
All damn emeralds.
I do have some other plans in the works, but we'll, some of those are hush hush.
Like the gun.
The gun.
Confetti.
Yeah.
Is our stuff hush hush?
I mean, if you want it to be hush hush, it can be, but if you don't want it to be,
I don't know if it is or not.
I'm fine with it not being hush hush. I just don't have any designs ready.
I know.
Would you, Naomi? Do you want to tell them what we're doing next year?
Oh gosh, this is a lot of pressure just suddenly out of nowhere.
I mean, you don't have to. You could also.
You asked.
We're getting. Well, I didn't know if it was hush hush or not.
It's not hush hush. I can also tell them.
We're going to go boldly where no chefs have gone before.
You're getting married? No.
You're gonna make Star Trek food?
Technically, are we doing an episode on that?
I don't know if we ever did pick Star Trek.
A baking show?
I feel like we kind of missed an opportunity there.
You're doing like fantasy, sci-fi foods.
Yeah, we're doing Star Trek.
I love that.
Yep. Now, the reason that Too Many Cooks is down to 6 episodes next year is because Naomi and I are also doing a fantasy sci-fi themed series called Starved Trek.
I love that. That's gonna be so
I hope
good.
I'll be able to watch that.
Yeah.
And
I love shows like that.
I have a lot of backgrounds I need to draw that I may end up commissioning people for.
Do you want any of those backgrounds with Wonder Bread?
Is that a stipulation? Does it have to have Wonder Bread?
No, I want you to draw me a perfectly normal background, but somewhere in it, I want you to hide like one thing of Wonder Bread.
Just
gotcha.
Just a little weird Waldo.
Yeah.
Just a little image search.
But, yeah, it's I've always had a really big fascination with different cookbooks based on different worlds and such. And especially like there's some worlds that have such interesting lore behind some of the food, such as Uni can attest to Fallout, especially having some amazingly deep lore on the food.
Oh yeah, every expansion introduced is a food expansion as well.
Essentially, yeah. That's why Gates going through his whole thing of cooking every single Fallout recipe for charity.
God bless him.
Yeah. It's so it's kind of going through that, and the real funny thing is, I don't think either Confetti or I are really deep into Star Trek. We're going with the theme and name, but it's like,
I mean, my mom had a huge crush on Jean-Luc Picard, but
you're not gonna make like fresh Klingon gach.
I don't think I can. I don't think I can.
I don't have the cookbook. There is an official cookbook, I will say.
And the World of Warcraft one as well is pretty big.
Yep. Yeah. We've gone through a list of subjects and everything, and we've picked out the ones that we liked, and it was a hard call on some of them, actually.
Hold on. Can I just point out, what the hell did Ray just put there?
Can somebody put a confetti among us? Oh my god, what the hell?
You know that people are gonna draw that now, Ray.
Please.
Why have you called this evil into the world?
No, not the confetti among us. Why?
Confetti is sus.
Oh my god.
They are.
Oh
gosh.
But yeah, those are the plans. I think that it's the end of the episode, and it's we're nearly halfway through the year.
You're talking like this is all stuff I'm gonna do stuff next year, and we have literally half the year left to go.
Yeah.
Did we decide our schedule for that, by the way? Whether it was going to be weekly, bi-weekly?
No, I made the Google documents, and I've put down places and ideas and what we need and everything, but we haven't done that, so things to get on.
Now, I will say that we're talking about all this bread. You know what's really great?
What?
Bread that's made with potatoes, almost like a hash brown. Hedgehog hash brown scene.
Potato bread.
Is that... I feel like Naomi is trying to possibly signal something to me.
I'll
send the points if I got it.
It's the sack seal.
The sack seal.
Yeah, that.